Good morning, good morning. What's going on with everybody? Today is 7/14/2021, and it's officially game day today. Game will be coming on. It'll be 6 o'clock on the West Coast. And if you live anywhere else, it's 9, 8, or 7. Salute to everybody. Salute to everybody who came through. I chopped it up yesterday on the stream. I appreciate it. I do appreciate everybody who support me every day. It's male or female. I'm the type person I don't want. I don't like negativity. I don't like any of that. And this ain't one of those platforms where you can just bash men or bash women anytime you feel like it. It's not going down like that. You know everybody. You know that everybody's not. You know, don't treat people the same and everything like that and so forth. But it's just what it is. You just got to be better, treating each other better. If you know that you're hurt, and you know that you're hurt, and you know that you're hurt, you ain't supposed to judge everybody the same. Everybody's different. There's a lot of good men out there. A lot of good men. There's a lot of men that are in their homes. A lot of them. But we don't. Yeah, we just gotta be better, y'all. We just gotta be better and judging people and knowing getting over your hurt. Make sure you are hurt. Not all men are bad. Not all women are bad. You just gotta find the right one for you. That's facts. You can't sit there and be mad at the world or judge every man's the same, throw them in the same box because we judge women all in the same box. What do you think we're going? First thing a woman say, well, not all women are like that. Well, not all men like that. Men, black men especially, we ain't never got our just due. We never got our just praise. And I know how the society always want to mislead everybody, saying there's no black, there's no men in the home, there's this and then that. I remember when there were times when they were saying that, I was looking at so many black men that was in the house. I know black men aren't taking care of their children. You know what I mean? I know women that aren't on child support. Seriously, I know society on got us on have everybody divided, especially in the black community, where they call us black, but we know what we really are. But they put that pedestal up there, and everybody just go from that. And it's not even true. It's not. It's not. It really is not. Cause I'm out here in the West Coast, and the people I know that they in their children's lives. They with the same woman they with, raising their kids. And that's facts. We don't never get our praise. We never a man ain't never got a just praise. And then they want to give a man a praise on Father's Day, where some people and some men believe it's named with Father's Day. Because you got some women, like I said, some. That's one thing about us too. We need to start listening better. Stop taking words out of context so you can sit there and just argue with somebody. But I ain't just talking about here. I'm just talking about in general. You got to know how to hear, man. Why hear and sit there and why hear, like I said, and then take some totally opposite, and break it down to what you think it is. We can't do that, y'all. We cannot do that. We cannot do that. I'm sorry. We just cannot. I thought this was worse than in the 90s. Now we in the 2000s, man. It's even worse now. It's conflict. I'm just gonna say this. If you know, if you know that you know what I'm saying? Knowing good and well You're not gonna be happy. Let the man go, or let the woman go. If you have kids with them, or you have kids with them, co-parenting. Communication is easy. It all depends on if y'all want to use it. I'm talking about people that are married or actually living together as a couple. You have to, you absolutely have to do that. You have to. You can't be sitting here playing around like that. Do you want people to feel sympathy for y'all? I don't like bitter people. If you bitter man and a bitter woman, they don't mix together. Nobody don't mix. Because the best person come inside your life right now, but you still have doubt in the back of your head. I just don't think he's gonna treat me right. Girl, he was treating me so good. I don't know if I could. I don't know. This is weird. I just think something's wrong. Yeah, girl, you already know something wrong. He doing something. Or the brothers go back. They go back and forth. Man, she ain't with you. Man, no, man. And then that's the same people be in your face saying that they don't want something, telling you to be together with whoever you with, the same person you say, the same person. Be in their face trying to holler at them. I see everything. See everything. I seen couples that doing good and well, that they boy, that the man that they with ain't doing nothing. But you got a disgruntled person want to make up stuff, and boom, there it goes. It's over. You got to be better, y'all. There are plenty of good black men. I've been saying this since the 90s. Even now, there are plenty of good black men out there. Yeah, there are some that don't do this, don't do that, but that's every race. You think we're the only race that don't pay child support? You think we got the highest? Come on, man. Y'all gotta wake up and smell the coffee. Y'all really think black on black crime is the worst thing in the country? No, because did you all know that white on white crime is a top notch? Don't y'all see the divide here? I don't understand people. We got a brain, but we don't even use our brain. We don't even use our darn brain. And all these different platforms, my so-called football, they call them, they are my friends, had me listen to. I don't like to listen to that crap. Because at the end of the day, there's no common ground. There's no just reaching to an agreement. You know what I mean? It's always something negative in this. And what I seen last night, I ain't never heard women like that. Ever. Ever. I heard it like in my early 20s and shit, but I'm just talking about right now. I'm just blessed and fortunate that I had a good example. I had a good examples around my mom and my aunties, my uncles, who are still with the same person where they with. You see what I'm saying? I had good examples. I had great examples. Great examples. But I had to learn for myself. And then when I learned for myself not to deal with nothing like what y'all was talking about last night, I went through that. I went through that abuse. I went through women talking to me like I ain't nothing. That women put hands on me before. Did they went to jail? No. That's not mess with them. Yeah. In this world, we're never gonna get our just praise if you're a black man or you're a black woman. Y'all don't see the play here, and y'all never will see the play. Y'all can't do. Y'all just can't continue to just go after this, go after each other, and to a sense that y'all not even happy with each other, but yourself. One thing I learned: if a person coming out angry, whatever the case might be, they're not happy with themselves. There's something about themselves they don't love. like something, we just got to be better and communicate with each other. And for the men who are doing good things and your kids, let me continue to do that. And to the women who knows you have a good man, who knows that y'all do, and as a family man and take care of his responsibilities, y'all need to keep their names alive. And for the men who know you got good women, I don't care if you have multiple baby mamas or you just taking care of all your kids and they know that, they have to keep our names alive. You see how easily that goes right there? If you uplift each other, I don't know. I think some people just need to really look themselves in the mirror. Here, you know, me mess around, be old. You go to a man too, be old, have a dog, have a cat, and just you. You don't want that. God intended everybody, intended man first of all to be alone. Now I'm just gonna say this too. Now God said, seek of a woman, you find a good thing. That don't mean you have multiples. I never heard. I used to hear guys say, "Well, God said, spread my fruit and let it multiply." Okay, do you know what that really means? That's your woman that you're with, the wife. That's what he means. He don't mean for you to sit there and just get all these different women pregnant and or these women too, because it goes both ways. It goes both ways. I just want my platform to be clear here that there will be no bashing going on with the black man or the black woman. Period. I'm not accepting that over here. I'm all about solutions, truthful solutions. If you got truthful solutions, I don't hear them. But you negative with your solutions, I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. There are plenty outstanding stand-up men and stand-up women, queens and kings, that go to the extra mile for their children, go to the extra mile for their relationship. But y'all don't understand this. That's one of the main reasons why I don't like to watch TV no more, because it's always bashing, 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 bashing. And there ain't no response. It's like what I noticed in this world is like they don't even get. They're like the whole man responsible, which is supposed to be, because men is the head, not the tail. But when y'all gonna start letting these women take actions for their concern? But no, our society is not like that. Y'all don't see this world. I've been trying to tell y'all this. This world is all about divide and conquer. You gonna let them divide you, divide your kids, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, whoever. Nah, don't let them do that to y'all. Continue to push through, pray. God will give you all the help y'all need. Hey, I'm spiritual, so I love God. So if this ain't what y'all think today, I'm sorry, but I know that I know that I know. As the church folks will say, that I know that I know that I know who that man is, and I'm grateful every day for waking up, because I didn't have to wake up this morning. I could have been still asleep. I'm going to be grateful every day. Got to be better, y'all. Got to be better. We got to be totally better. Like I sat there said before, this channel is not going to be no bashing system. If y'all want to keep all that bashing stuff, y'all keep it over there. It's a shame when a man, I ain't never seen it in my lifetime. In my lifetime, and I'm 42 years old, where a black man, a brother, really got his just honest due respect. Women gets their respect. Y'all don't see there's a picture in that? Y'all don't see that Mr. Lincoln that? I do.
Salute, big bro.
What's good?
Oh man, you can't call it rolling some butt up real quick.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. Yeah, man, because I sat back last night when I got off here and let everybody else cook. Yeah, and I saw what was going on. I'm like, man, there's no
What?
solutions. There's no solution. Nah, I'm just watching the video. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Because my friends already put me up on it already. Like my female friends, they don't like that. And that's one thing I noticed about this world, man. Ever since I was born, they ain't never gave us men our just due. They always gave the women just due.
facts. Oh yeah, that's a big fact, bro.
A woman are taking care of their home. They becoming this. And then you know what they did? You know what that did? It fed into some of these women. I said some. It fed into their ego.
Yep, that's a
Yeah.
fact.
I never understood in my lifetime. I know my first is Father's Day. That's really the only day a brother, a man, really can so-called say they have a date for themselves. But is it really Father's Day? Because you got some women who still want that day, claim that day too. I'm the dad, I'm the father too. You can't be the father.
A woman can't raise a man, dog.
Like a man can't raise a man. I know a man can't raise a daughter, but it's I'm just gonna say this too. They actually can
Oh
because
yeah, they can. Hell yeah.
I got partners got nothing but all girls, all ages. He does all their hair, fix everything. He got nothing but girls, bro.
That's how my homie is, man. My homie I was talking about last night. I know him since middle school, man, and he's been with the same girl, had kids with her, been married over shit about 15 years now. So a lot of that shit that was being said last night, you know what I'm saying? It's like you said, man, the men don't get enough just due. It's always the woman first, then the man. Which in some cases, it's like that, you know what I'm saying? Because some men ain't there in some cases, and the woman gotta be the mother and the father. But just to sit there and I'm not gonna say thrash the fathers, but thrash the men and act like they're the only ones doing stuff and raising their kids and shit like that. That's not right, man. Because there's plenty of fathers out here that are doing this shit by themselves every day. Every day they doing this shit by themselves.
Oh, I already know. I see him.
And they're not
I know a
getting.
lot.
They don't.
Right. They never.
They don't get no credit, big bro. They don't get no fucking credit. And I'm pretty sure, as a man, they don't want credit because this is what we're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
it's crazy, man. It's At Price. This is a good. I wish we had some more females, man, because this would be a good conversation between a couple dudes and a couple females. You know what I'm saying?
No, I was gonna say this. Yeah, it is a good conversation, but it's only a good conversation when you have the right people on
True.
your platform. You can have the women on your platform all you want to. You can have men on your platform all you want to. But at the same time, is arguing and trying to divide and want to make so superior. And this is one thing I began to notice too. And I see exactly what them old folks was telling me when I was growing up. There's gonna be a time when this lady told me this when I was younger. I think I was probably had to be about. I know I was in a teenager age. I think I was like 14, 15, somewhere in there. She was sitting there telling our class that there's gonna be a time in our lives she don't know where women gonna feel like they're more superior. How you gonna handle that when they feel like they're more superior, knowing they're not supposed to be superiors, but the world gonna make it seem like they're more superior. That's why these women act like that too. Some of them, because the world on gave them that pedestal. Oh, woe is me. Look at all these so-called um all these breakups. Hollywood breaks up. All that. What they always say. The man always cheat. And majority of the time, some of it's true, but when the truth really comes out about the woman actually cheated first, then that'd be years later. It'll be right there on scene, right there on point. It just, it just, I don't know, man. Just people just don't see TV like I do. TV is nothing but a divide and conquer tactic, and people still falling for that crap. Still falling for that trap. What's up, y'all?
Salute, y'all.
Hey, is that my boy Bigger Fortune? It's in the comments. Salute, homie.
Salute, Sean. Salute, salute, Lou.
Yeah, man. Y'all heard about this big. You heard about Richard Sherman, y'all.
Nah, what happened?
He got arrested for domestic violence.
Richard Sherman?
Yeah.
Oh man.
God and the devil are fighting right now.
Basically, his career done now. He's a free agent. Ain't no team gonna sign him now. And plus, I'm not in this business because, well, like I'm not in this business, but if you got arrested for domestic violence, man, I don't know.
This is the thing when it comes to that domestic violence and stuff too. That stuff could be tricky. This is one thing I don't understand. They always this is one thing about our world that I've been noticing this. I've been noticing this for a long time, and I see it personally myself. So nobody can tell me I ain't never seen nothing. I seen things with my own eye. I seen women purposely call the police on a guy, and the guy ain't never put his hands on her. She go in the house, mark herself up. The guy see the police see bruises on her. What else they gonna do? Take the man to jail. But for
And probably what happened, like,
but as a sportsman though, as Richard Sherman, I don't see that per se. But then again, I don't know. I used to live up there in the Washington area, so I don't know. You know what I mean? So I don't think he'll do something like that. But then again, I don't know these players personally. You know what I'm saying? So this is one thing I just know too, and I'm so sick of this. Y'all media people always love the plug. Y'all love to sit there and show everything that the black person is doing wrong. When y'all gonna start pointing your own people out?
and watch T Price. You know, tomorrow they're gonna try to tear him down on TV.
You know they're gonna tear him, dude. He's not white. I already know that, Lulu. He's not white. Look out. Let me give you a good example. What's that kicker from the New York Giants who assaulted his woman, his wife?
I know what you're talking about. I just don't know his name.
I know his last name is Brown. You see how they talked about it for a day or two, and then they just shut it off, like nothing happened. That's what they do. They protect their own. They sit there and always want to. This one thing I'm just gonna say. I'm gonna let Lulu cook. This one thing I don't understand, y'all. They love to tear us down, right? They love to tear us down, which they do, right? And then when they tear us down, we don't know what the play is. But then we see these other races, they don't. That's why a lot of these black women always say what they were saying last night. Y'all black men ain't this. Y'all black men, yeah, because they always publicize us. If they publicize these other races, y'all won't be saying that. But like I said, I'm not disgruntled. I'm over myself. Got over a lot of things in my life. And I refuse, and I absolutely refuse to let anybody, male, female, family member, whoever, bring me down in my life again, period. Nobody. I've been through too much of my life to let somebody come and say whatever they want to say. That's why on these issues like this, it's a good issue. Honestly, it's a real good topic. Honestly, y'all, it's a real good topic. But you just gotta have the right people to have that conversations with them. Y'all go ahead, Lou.
I was just gonna say that same kicker who did something to his wife. Not only did the Giants let him play for another year, he got cut and got signed to another team just like that. Now you think they gonna? Now you think Ricky Sermon gonna have another chance to play in the NFL? Hell no, his career is over now. At 33 years old. And plus, I'm thinking about like this: what if he put her hands on him? He's only like pushed her, and she's saying, "Oh, he hit me." I'm like, what? Like, I don't know what's going on in that home. That's not my business because that's their home. That's his.
That's right.
But if a woman put your hands on you like that, and you only give her like a little push, or you do like remember that scene Baby Boy when a vet beating up on
her. He pushed her ass down. Like, yeah, sit your ass down. Yeah. But this is the thing. I seen it. That's how it always is when it comes to like domestic violence, so-called. A man can sit. I seen it. I literally seen this happen. I see women. I tell my homies this: are you from the Slap-a-Hole tribe? You know, we just got to be better. We're just gonna change the subject. What y'all got on the game tonight?
Man, I got Phoenix. I think Phoenix will pull this one out tonight, and I think they can. I don't want to jump too ahead, but I got Phoenix tonight. I'm gonna roll Phoenix tonight. Then they go back to Phoenix and see how that plays out.
I got Milwaukee because I think they're gonna stick to the game plan. I know Monty Williams complained about the foul calling, but he needs to shut the fuck up on that because you got all those foul calls in Phoenix. If Milwaukee stick to the game plan and dominate the paint like they did last game, then they got this game. But I don't trust Mike Budenholzer. He's gonna do some bullshit, and basically we're probably gonna end up cooking his ass after the game.
Okay.
I got the Suns, man. I think the Suns are gonna shoot a lot better this game. I expect kind of a big game from Devin Booker or CP3, maybe 8-2. Throw Aiden in there. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be a close game. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout again, but I got the Suns.
What's up, Y? What's up, Brad?
Y'all? How y'all?
Good, homie.
Salute.
Good morning, man. I just got back from the eye doctor, man. I got astigmatism. My left eye fried, he said. I got astigmatism in both eyes. My shit dilated. I can't see shit right now.
Oh yeah, you had your little you don't like that new test that they do when they check your eyes. Feel like somebody shot you in your eye, huh?
Yeah, that little, I don't know what they had. There's some little ear puff blew in my eye. And then the nigga took the light and took some reflector shit, had me feeling like I was blind. Nigga, you talking about look up, look down, look right, look to the left. I'm like, yo, can I close my eye? I tried to close my eye. That nigga took his hand and put my eyelid all the way open and made sure my shit stayed open. That shit was blind. Like my left eye was fried. I'm trying to tell you, like, I'm like, I can't keep my eye open. He like, well, I'm gonna make sure you keep it open. He opened my shit all the way the fuck up and had my shit. That shit was hurting.
Damn.
He was like, yeah, your right eye straight, but your left eye is done. Like, you need to get these glasses and you overcompensating for that left eye with your right eye. That's why you get all these migraines.
That's probably why I get migraines myself.
Glad I paid for that insurance though, for that health insurance and all that shit. All that shit, I ain't had to pay for nothing. Only thing I had to pay for was my lenses.
Yeah, out here it's different. Out here in Oregon, like this is the first state that I've been to that they actually gave me insurance. Everywhere I live, I never got insurance, but here in Oregon, it's cool. You get, like, for instance, like I say, if I have an eye appointment or whatever, and according to the insurance that I have, they can come pick me up for my appointments, take me there, bring me back.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, I gotta have special glasses for mine, man. But I like them. I ain't gonna get my glasses through Zenith though. I need the Zenith. I need to get me some more actually.
I want to go. Is that black owned eyeglass company? It's a black owned like sunglasses and like regular eyeglasses company. I gotta look them up and try to buy a pair of frames from them. It is spinning.
It's I'll put it in the private chat. I'm gonna put it in the private chat.
Yes, sir.
I woke up
Hey,
early.
you're a big time Lakers fan. What do you think about the Lakers trying to bring Lonzo Ball back?
Hey, I'm not talking about that anymore. I already said that yesterday. I already stand on my stance about it. I already said what I say. The Lakers look any more different than they already have been all these years. I'm done with them. I'm standing by my stance. They should have never got rid of Lonzo Ball in the first place. Why you wanted to ask that now? Oh, I forget. Look, I forget. Oh, LeBron. So you don't need now you need him back again? Rob Pelinka, y'all need this boy again? Man, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I never understood that you traded him, that you want him back. You shouldn't have never traded him. Oh, exactly. now everything on backfired, huh? If I was Lonzo Ball, don't bring your ass back to LA so you can be the scapegoat again. You get traded once, you can get traded again.
And you know that nigga Jay Reed, he was quick to trade that nigga again.
No, they talking about. I don't want to hear nothing about Ben Simmons, man. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, fuck that nigga.
I know he's a hot commodity. Look, I said before. I know everybody will always want to say this about Ben Simmons, and everything I've been saying is spot on. Dude, you got all the skills in the world. If you get a jump shot, dude, ain't nobody fucking with you. You make your free throws, dude, you be the most dominant.
Right.
Be the most dominant. You can't make people be great. I'm just letting you know at 10 o'clock, I will be stepping out of here, but I will be coming right back, you know, so okay. I'm just letting you know.
Ben Simmons to me is stubborn. Like,
I want my shit to be going left. I trust everybody in here though. So we good.
To me, Ben Simmons is a stubborn son of a bitch. He don't want to work on nothing. He just want to hang out and party.
And fuck white girls.
See now you got me thinking about that old BET Uncut song, White Girls.
And I was gonna say this too, because I know I do got a lot of white audience too. And my friends know I'm not racist, y'all. My white friends is out there, I'm not racist. Y'all already know that. And anybody that truly know me, they know I'm not a racist person. Yeah, I do stay in Oregon. But I live in places where it has a lot of black people. I live in the South. I lived everywhere. I'm not a racist person. That's number one. You know what I mean? And I don't care if you're white, black, Puerto Rican. You cool. I know some black people. I know some black people. We so divided. We don't even want to talk to our own kind. But then when they get with somebody else, they want to throw it in your face and judge you, and they're gonna tell you better not do it, but they do. You know, I don't get into stuff like that. I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna get off this subject. Hey, we just got to be better as a people, man. You just got to be better as a people. I keep stressing this. Y'all. I never seen so many bitter women in my life. What I listened to last night hurt my spirit realm. Like truly hurt my spirit realm. It truly not my spirit realm. Because I sat there and said this. If a man really sat there and I asked them an honest question, they wasn't going to hear it because they so much of they want to be right. And I will never ever, never put down a black woman on here. That's why I don't call women the B word on here. That's why I don't do any of that stuff. I respect the woman, any of that, even when they wrong. Even when that one girl, who was that one girl always talking crazy in the comments? Even her, she was saying some outlandish stuff that I ever heard. But I still chopped it up. You see what I'm saying? I still, I just know how to keep it even balanced. A lot of people can't do that.
Yeah, I was trying to be in this shit last night with y'all, man. Spectrum motherfucking had a blackout last night, nigga. Rolling blackout. I was tight. I was sitting here talking, and then my shit said no internet. I'm looking at my computer like, yo, I thought I paid my internet bill. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, last night was good. I was like, that's why I said
last night I was on ticket thing. I was listening to her. I was like, man, what man hurt her so bad that made her not like
she
this?
hates black men, period. She just don't like black men. Like one of them type bitches, just go to the other race, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Why you complaining so much about niggas? And then when you got a good niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, that's why I said she fucked with nothing but some bum ass niggas that probably did her bogus. So that's what she thinks that all men are. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's some dumb shit, bro.
Bashing black men and shit, like.
And this is the thing with that. It ain't just her that's doing it.
No, it's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them. So this is the thing with me also. I don't like that negativity. Like when it comes to channels like that, I know in the private chat, but my homie messaged me and was like, him and his wife was like, man, you gotta hear this nonsense that these women are saying. So then I start seeing the homies who I know, I see on, on these platforms on there, commenting and everything like that. And I'm just like, well, I never, even the guy that did came up there and asked them a simple question. They didn't even want to hear it. They want to get in a bag. You know what I mean? I don't like that. That is right there because you wonder why y'all the women that you are. I'm not saying, I'm not judging. I'm just going by what I see, and what I saw yesterday was totally uncool. I never had a woman on my platform since I've been starting. I know I ain't been starting that long. It's been almost 2 months now. But
they ain't want to hear nothing niggas had to say.
They would never.
But you see, she let the white boy talk though. You see, she let the white boy talk, right?
But the thing about there's a lot of channels on YouTube like it. There's a lot of channels on YouTube like it.
She shut right the fuck up. He was on some sip shit.
Yeah, Zaddy. Hey, my boy Kwame. Talk to your homie. Yeah. Talk to your Zaddy today. Shout out to my boy Kwame Brown. Georgia boy's finest. I'm a Georgia boy as well. Yeah, I was pissed off that I missed the other night. They said he was in here.
They were trying to psychoanalyze black men, diagnose them with all this other stuff.
Yeah, Reg was cooking, bro. You were cooking earlier, Reg, last night, bro. I heard that shit. You was talking last night.
Yeah, man. I
woke up this morning. It was like early this morning. I woke up to hear that shit because I was going to sleep early. I heard that shit. This nigga Reg on there cooking like a mother.
I appreciate that, brother. I'm just like I don't see the point in arguing with them type of chicks. Like they was like, oh yeah, let's go over there and let's do. I'm like, man, I ain't going over there, man, because that shit is a waste of time, dog. Like you said, they, you know what I'm saying, they ultimately they know what it is. They gonna submit for the white man. Like, and the white man, I ain't got no problem with the white man. If you know what I'm saying, like he, you know what I'm saying, that's what they want to do. They believe, and I've been around like white guys and shit like that. I was in the military, so like I know how these dudes think. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was like, man, y'all have fun because y'all gonna end up looking stupid in like 30 years because it's gonna be a big adjustment going into white culture because they women. It's not the white men themselves. If let's just say the white man is like the white man's white man, he love you and all this kind of shit. He love your blackness, but the women in his family ain't rocking with that shit. His grandmother, his great grandmother, you know what I'm saying? Like his aunts and his cousins and all the women in his family, his culture ain't rocking with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't let them folks be from like they have a strong lineage to like their European ancestry. Nah, bro, you taking the bloodline, dog. Like that's what racism is. It's economic survival and genetic preservation, dog. It's not personal. And a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, these women, like I don't know where this whole like I hate black men thing came from, but it's been around for a while. You know what I'm saying? It's been in the music, it's been on TV. You know what I'm saying? Women calling niggas scrubs and you know niggas ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All the good black men dead. When they say all the black men dead in jail on the down low, there's more black men in prison than in college. All those statistics have been debunked. Like all them talking points have been debunked. Like how does that even happen? Where there's more colleges just like on the overall? How can there be more black men in prison than in college? That makes no sense. There's like colleges everywhere. You know what I'm saying? How many HBCUs are there out there? Just HBCUs alone. And how many black kids are going to non-HBCU colleges too? So you telling me, you know what I'm saying? That's
you see how she was getting mad every time Tiki would ask her a question, like she would like deflect it and start getting mad and try like, it's not about that. It was like yeah, you can tell, man. Like them type of females, like you said, ain't no point in arguing with them, man. Like let her have whatever she want to do. Let her do whatever the fuck she want to do. Just keep the shit away from us, cause there's real queens out here like that's motherfucking ain't on that bullshit that'll be willing to submit to a nigga with no problem in the hood, like everywhere, period. Nigga, not just in the hood, everywhere.
Because
plus he got a podcast talking all that negative stuff too. She probably go on her podcast talk all that negative stuff about black men and telling women like you need a leader before you can get with a king. You need a leader and a king before you get with them. Like I'm like what?
Yeah, I'm in no way, in shape, or form in saying that other women are better than black women. What I am saying is that even other women at their worst, they may feel this way like in private, but they'll never publicly say this kind of shit because they know that it's not a good look. So like, I'm not saying that other women don't feel that way because they all feel the same way. All women are hypergamous creatures. They all feel the same way. You know what I'm saying, on the level up stuff, but they move differently.
They got a lot of YouTube channels on here. Putting that on, it made popular YouTube channels.
Like
no, but I'm saying most of those women are black that do that. Most women that
like the Tommy Sotomayor, bro.
Like
Tommy Sotomayor hate the black woman.
Fuck him, man. Like that guy right there, boy.
Yeah, fuck that nigga.
I don't
really. He hate bashing black women. How she bash black men.
I don't really like. It's some things about sisters that I don't like, and I don't budge on that. So when a lot of black women tell me that, like, cause I don't like girls that wear weave. I don't date single mothers. I have a very strict criteria, and like a lot of black women don't meet that criteria. And so I've got a lot of like, and I'm like, no.
Basically, you got standards.
As just like, yeah.
But as a man, you can't have a preference.
Yeah, I have a preference.
That's crazy, and that's crazy. But they can have all the preferences in the world, but you have a preference. All of a sudden, you body shaming, or you can't. Yeah. She can't control this. She can't control that. She can't control that. She had it. My nigga, that's fucked up.
Hey,
How is it for them to have?
I didn't want to interrupt y'all, but I am gonna be stepping out in a little bit. Just keep the conversation going, but also I don't want this to strictly be negative. That's just like what I was saying earlier. The good women that's out there that have these men, have these good brothers that's taking care of their families and them and their children or stepkids or whoever. Y'all need the ones to start bringing them men names alive. But we just can't do it ourselves. Go ahead, y'all. Y'all good. I'm about to remove myself. I'll be back.
I was saying, look, I like my preference when it comes to black women. I prefer darker skinned women. So it's like I'm not really never with big light skinned chicks. I got no problem with it. It's just my preference. I like a dark skinned chick with like dreads. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like a Jill Scott. Like if I had to pick my ideal woman that's black, I like Jill Scott. Like I think Jill Scott is cool. She could shed a couple pounds. She could lose a little bit of weight, but that's kind of like if I had to make a phenotype of woman I like, I would like a Jill Scott, like a Kelly Rowland.
The way she is, man.
Yeah, I got a Jill Scott kind of girl. So it's not like I don't like black women. It's like, but most of these chicks, like they wearing like the lashes and the weave and all the fucking makeup and you know what I'm saying, like all getting the BBLs and all. I don't like all that shit. Like you miss me with all that. But that's what they doing now, and it's like, oh, you just hate black women. I'm like, no, I don't hate black women. I hate this. I hate y'all motherfuckers look like clowns, like the fake ass nails and shit. Everything on you fake, but you talking about niggas like, oh, niggas need to do this. Everything about you fake ass. You wear Spanx under your dress. You got weave, lace front nails, lashes, green color contacts. You know what I'm saying? Makeup. I don't know what the fuck is real. What the woman I see in the morning at 12 in the afternoon is not the same chick I'm gonna see 9 at night. You know what I'm saying? Totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not a good look for me. So
shit, that's what that.
Town Business be telling you about this. Y'all need to look at that, man.
Hey, Matt, that's what that nigga Drake. That's what that nigga Drake was singing on "Best I Ever Had."
When you cry to them with no makeup home, that's when you're the prettiest. I hope you don't take this wrong.
yeah, man. See, niggas been telling them that. Even they favorite niggas tell them that they still don't listen because this is what they want to do. It is cool if like that's what you want. This is the results you're gonna get. You feel me? Like this is the results. Like I'm not here to, you know what I'm saying? And that goes for like any other woman too. It's just I don't know, bro. Yeah, I don't
Like
really,
Lil Kim, I can't even recognize Lil Kim no more.
Yeah, bro.
And that's sad because she had a light skin complex about her. She wanted to be light skinned because, and then Biggie started fucking with Fave. And then she had all that shit happen to her as a kid and all that shit.
But I will say,
I
will say this about niggas though.
Like,
I ain't gonna sit here and black women because I hear a lot of niggas talking about only like light skinned bras, this and that, which is cool. If that's your preference, right? Hey, power to you. But a lot of niggas will sit there. Nah, no dark skin. I'm like, nigga, you dark skin. How the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It'll sound real fucked up if a nigga say I don't like black women, period. Then a lot of niggas will be like, man, what the fuck? But them same niggas will be like, I only like light skin. So I'm like, bro, you part of the problem too. So it's like it's a whole like thing, bro. Like if you don't like dark skinned chicks, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. That's your preference. Just like a lot of chicks won't date a short nigga, right? So I don't really get butthurt when a chick say I don't like dark skinned niggas. I've had chicks tell me I don't like dark skinned niggas. I don't like niggas that ain't a hood nigga. I don't like it because I don't sell dope. I didn't do all this other shit. So a lot of chicks won't fuck with me. I didn't take offense to it.
How about niggas that do this? You never said you don't like black women, but niggas automatically assume you don't. The niggas pin that on you, and then niggas tell you you don't like black women. You don't like your mother.
Yeah, they pin that on me. Yeah, because it's a certain type of woman I don't deal with. And it's like, bro, it's like I'm pretty sure if we compare the woman that I like to the women you like, the woman I like are way more blacker than the women you talking about you like. You know what I'm saying? Like on paper, your girl's black, right? But like her skin type, the way she look, you know what I'm saying? Her features, she resemble more of like a Latina, you know what I'm saying? Like some exotic, racially ambiguous bitch. You know what I'm saying? Niggas really like racially ambiguous bitches, which they beautiful, but I mean, it's just like, come on, dog. You can't be talking about this pro-black shit and then your bitch racially ambiguous, dog. Like, come on, man.
Right.
It's the same thing with these black chicks, man. These black chicks talking about the community and this and that, and we ain't shit and we need to do better. But then you out here fucking simping for the white man. Come on, dog. Talking about rape and pillage. Talking about how you gonna want us to protect you, but then say we violent, aggressive? You realize, like, throughout history, the Vikings, bro, they not warriors. They were rapers and pillagers. They went and damn near took over fucking Europe because they just they were basically pirates on fucking boats, killing. You know what I'm saying? They started in Denmark. They damn near took over England, dog. The Vikings ran England, bro. Like they came in that bitch heavy, dog, chopping
uncivilized
off
cavemen.
Bro, these niggas were savages talking about, you know what I'm saying? And now history want to paint them as like warriors and shit. I like Viking culture. I think it's interesting, but at the end of the day, these niggas were savages, bro. They was no fucking heroes. These dudes was raping bitches, chopping niggas' heads off, overthrowing governments and shit. Like, it was real. And they did it for fun because they religion, because of Odin, the god of war, and Valhalla and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta kill a nigga in the act of war, or else you gonna go to hell type shit. That's what they was on. I ain't never hear no black culture, none of that shit on no other type of shit. Niggas don't walk around worshiping Odin, talking about I gotta die in the face of war to become a fucking angel in heaven. Come on, man. But they want to. They don't know the history. They don't know history, bro. These bros, they so smart, right? They don't know history, dog. I know history, bro. I know about that shit, man. These bros are stupid, bro.
Right, bro.
Tell you picture, bro. Like when I was on Ticket's joint, I think it was like my first 2 weeks getting onto Ticket Stream, and it was when I was like irrational, getting all emotional about
I remember
niggas out.
hearing you, Sean. You would be going off on niggas and shit. Like
I remember in the
then Ticket
comment,
will be blocking you and shit, and like
yeah, he blocked me once, but like me and Ticket, like we good. Like I ain't got no thing with Ticket or anybody, cause I was tripping on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like every right soul to do what you got to do. It's your platform. You do what you got to do. But I remember like specifically like going at it with this specific person. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
yeah,
And
I
this
know who you talking about, bro.
and Rick
Fucking
and
hating ass nigga.
Rick Bad Boy and this person, the one that we're speaking on from last night and right now this morning. I remember both of them were coming at me in a personal way because I rooted for Stephen Curry. But it wasn't about basketball. It was about everything else but basketball. So it's crazy to me that the way these tables turn, because I was like, all right, y'all can keep talking talk, but one day this is gonna turn around, y'all.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can't be talking about that man's son. Like you don't know this man. Like you fucking around and get killed. You know what I mean? Like you talking about people, kids and shit. Like nah, that's a no go, bro.
Some people don't like this fact that this light-skinned dude who played for the Golden State Warriors getting all this attention, and you got some people out there who hate his ass so much because he said I would say, oh, if he wasn't light-skinned, he wouldn't be all that. So,
which is crazy to me that they hate Curry because he light skinned because the greatest player of all time is black as hell. So I don't even understand that. Like, you know what I'm saying? The greatest player of all time, probably one of the darkest niggas to ever touch the basketball, bro. Like, I don't really get it.
Jordan, hell yeah, that nigga Jordan was black.
Like, I got a thing like with like when it comes to like when people judge people off complexion, that's some bullshit. Because with me, I love all races, bro. Like races, your race is who you like. You can't do anything about.
Niggas will find anything to complain about. If he was, he's too dark, or he's too light. It's always some bullshit niggas got to come up and say like, man, fuck off.
Man, I don't like the fact that they complain about his wife, man. Like,
yeah, I don't like that. They talk personal about his wife, bro. I'm just like, and they'll talk about his kids, but they don't talk about how he was in that march in that George Floyd situation with those people like that.
Yeah.
When LeBron was doing all that stuff, Steph didn't make no big message about what he was doing.
You know what? They're gonna be mad if Cannon comes out and breaks all of Steph's records. Like they're gonna be on his ass.
Yeah.
Cannon Curry.
You got Cannon. That shit crazy.
He hitting bitches from half court like it ain't shit.
That's that son name?
Yeah, his name Cannon.
That name hard.
Cannon.
That's hard.
Too,
yeah, little fat nigga.
Yeah, Steph Curry already got him working his basketball skills out.
He's already shooting this shit.
All right. Yep.
He gonna have them little niggas. That little nigga.
But this is what I like. Like when real things like this are going on, like when conversations like this are going on, because it really separates. Like when we talk basketball, like we just talk basketball. You know what I mean? Like when reality sets in, like Ticket. I like what Ticket did when he brought up, well, LeBron and Steph, they got structured in their household, and there's plenty of more examples that are like that. You know, it's not just. Whatever it is at the end of the day, man, like we talk basketball, but when it gets real in conversations, we know where our purpose is at the end of the day when we talk about shit like this. We can talk about basketball all we want, but when it starts getting personal, like know how to divide that, but don't come personally at somebody just because you don't like who they root for.
My thing about it is
you got to think about some. Sorry, I just want to say is you got to think about some of these moves that are happening right now, being run by women that hate black men so much, and never want to go at white guys. They are being run by women who hate black men. They think black men is the worst thing ever happened, and even though they black themselves. Not only are they black, they also go the other way too. I ain't gonna say the word, They use those organizations not only to make millions, but to make sure they gonna put down black men all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of frustrating right there.
It is frustrating as a black man. We gotta deal with that shit. Then these
What
young
you gonna say, Reggie? Reggie. I don't know, Reggie on mute.
And it's a lot of YouTube channels on her that ran by black women who put down black men, and they get over 1 million views each and every day.
That's what motherfuckers want to hear. They want to keep their foot on our neck. You know what I mean? But a real sister gonna realize that and be sticking by a nigga side regardless. She ain't no real bitch.
And plus, we got women leaders just in history. What about Rosa Parks? You know, she stood for something. A lot of black women been standing their ground and just throughout history to set a purpose for a lot of these things that are happening now, bro. So, you know, take it for what you want to take it in, but
I think the problem with sisters that they
men.
mad because we not like putting up with their bullshit no more, and we not listening and doing whatever they say. Because we just kind of, I'm at least a lot of men are just leaving them alone. Period. They not, a lot of dudes ain't getting married. A lot of dudes ain't dating chicks with multiple kids no more. Like back in the 80s and the 90s, we seen it. Our uncles, our big homie, maybe some of my fathers, you know what I'm saying? We seen that shit and we just like, man, I never put myself in that position, dog. Dealing with these uncooperative, combative ass women that's unappreciative. So we like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna, you know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna do whatever. They're gonna do their own thing. And now I think women are starting to see like they getting mad because now we ain't shit. And I'm like, well, more than like over 50% of black men, you know what I'm saying, are single and childless, right? So like, I mean, you got a baby by a nigga who got a baby with 3 other women. How the fuck is that on me? You know what I'm saying? I don't got no kids. I ain't never been married.
Exactly right. And they would have looked at the niggas like, come on, man. Like, it ain't all that fault, bro.
And I
got one
think,
son. I got one kid, bro. I'm 28 years old. I got one kid, bro. But I got sisters that got multiple kids by multiple niggas. You feel me? And I'm not getting on my sisters, and I love my sisters to death. But they was moving way faster than me at a younger age. And they got, like I said, like I got like 10 different, not 10, like I got like 7 different nieces and nephews. And my sisters, like I got 2 younger sisters, older sister, like, you know what I mean? My baby sister, she ain't got no kids, but all my other sisters, they got kids, bro. So I was like one of the last to have kids. So, and I just got one, my son, and that's all I want is that one kid. My baby mama already a bitch, so I ain't trying to deal with that shit, bro. Child support, none of that shit. That shit a headache. So us younger generation, we ain't trying to deal with that shit, bro. You right.
See, that right there is probably why I'm so picky about who I'm gonna get pregnant, because I don't want to deal with a better woman if things don't work out. I don't want to deal with a woman that's just gonna put me on child support so she can just earn the money and not take care of it.
I'm not on child support. I'm just saying, like, you don't. I don't want to have to be. Imagine like having to butter up 4-5 different baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? Just so they don't put you on child support. Like that shit ain't cool.
That's
like,
a full-time job itself, right there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go over here, act like you want to fuck her, and you know what I'm saying? That's doing too much. You feel me? And then you cuss her out. She play with you, and you know, threaten to put the white folks in your business, and you gotta, you know what I'm saying, do shit like that to be copacetic. Because I know most of my niggas, like, they not really, they know how to like talk to their big mom to where they not, but it's some niggas I know that's like on child support where they can't check. You know, yeah, hell yeah, where it's like all fucked up. You know what I mean? But
check this out, Matt. Like me and my queen, bro. We been with each other for damn near almost 3 years, right? And we continuously communicate on everything. We talk about everything. We talk about life. We talk about race. We talk about everything, bro. And it's good to have those people on the side like that love you, that respect you as a man, and you respect them as a woman. Like, she respects me, I respect her. We both look at each other like, yeah, you know, Sean, you a king. I'll be like, yeah, you know, you a queen. And we're building. You know what I mean? That's why I respect Steph and Aisha's situation so much, because it wasn't like that shit was a cakewalk, bro. You know, so when you have players that have wives and wives that have NBA players that are in relationships and shit like that, some of these players come from they're growing, man. Like that's what it's about. If you have somebody, like don't shun that. And you know, sometimes you gotta swallow pride and just communicate with folks, bro. Let motherfuckers know how you feel, whether you're in a relationship or not. If you want to not, some motherfuckers don't want to be in a relationship because they know they can do their own thing on their own. Not saying people that are in a relationship can't do anything on their own, but that's just a choice. That's a choice at the end of the day. You do what you got to do to survive, bro. But still recognize the ones that are around you that been there since day one.
Right.
Yeah, I know Steph and Aisha been kicking since they've been teenagers too.
Well, Lou, who you got tonight?
They had T. Price up at the wrong time because Trayvon missed the mask, Tyrese Love.
Everybody in the background. What up with y'all niggas, man? Maz back there, Trey, and my nigga Tyree. Everybody back here on stage. Yeah, it's packed. Packed backstage, man. Let's get the cooking, man.
That's the thing. That's the thing with our society too, bro. It's like, yo, we full of anger, bro. We seeing our people getting killed on the news. You know what I'm saying? We seeing people getting knocked off one by one by one. It's a fucking domino effect.
Right.
Me personally, I get tired of that shit, man. I get tired of seeing my people getting killed for no reason. I get tired of people saying we need to march peacefully. No,
fuck
we're
that
not.
Shit.
We ain't doing that.
We ain't with that shit, bro.
We mad as shit. We gotta throw
bro.
stones at the windows. If we
Fuck
gotta
that,
shatter
bro.
windows, we gotta throw
all of us.
Kids, bro.
Nah, we ain't doing none of that piece shit, bro.
Nah, that's the wrong way of thinking.
I know it's the wrong way of thinking, Tyree. I know it's the wrong way of
Tyree
thinking.
got to say.
I'm just saying, just the point is that we pissed off, bro. We had enough.
That's one of our biggest issues, nigga.
How you feel we should go about it, bro?
We too emotional, nigga. That's the wrong way of going about shit when you're in your emotions and feelings.
No, I'm not talking about like that. I'm talking about if a motherfucker fuck with you, ain't gonna be no bending over with one motherfucker fuck with us.
Bro, look, they gonna keep fucking with us, bro. We don't own shit. Once we start owning shit, and able to employ our own people, you're gonna see a big change. It's all about the dollar bill, man. If black men don't own the majority of the dollar bill, you're gonna always have issues like this. Brothers need to get on their shit.
Somebody might
become their own boss, hire their own people, and you'll start seeing a change in our community.
That's gonna be tough though. We are worse
enemies. I feel you on that, Tyree. I feel you on that. Like
all that shit they show on TV about niggas getting killed and shit, nigga, that's to keep you in that same psych that you in right now. Make you want to get emotional. Make you want to go out and do some shit. That's the reason why they show that shit.
Oh yeah, I ain't saying I'm the one shattering windows. I ain't shattering windows. I see a solution in everything.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna put it like this, dog. What Tyree's talking about. This is a good example, right? Slavery, right? The movies they make, every year or every 2 or 3 years they come out with some new fucking slavery movie, dog. I remember like I talked to older people. They said they made when they first saw Roots for the first time, they was just like, "Oh shit, I'm pissed off now." A lot of people haven't recovered from back in the day from seeing that movie. They just fucked their whole mind up. It changed their whole perspective on life. Instead of being like trying to be the most successful person they could be, now they thinking in the back of their head, this slavery shit got me fucked up. Now there's evidence to prove that slavery didn't even happen the way they say it did. It was much different. It wasn't even really quote unquote slavery. But they don't want to tell you that because they keep making these movies to keep us in a victim mindset, keep us, because even though they say, oh, slavery was bad, this and that, they keep reinforcing the fact that this is where you come from, slaves. This is where you come from, you slavery. This is where it come from. All you get is slavery, Martin Luther King, and Barack Obama. That's all you get. Right. They keep reinforcing that in your fucking mind.
We're not victims,
right?
bro. We're not victims if we're seeing the stuff we're seeing on TV, bro.
Here's what I'm saying. These slavery movies, this shit is not even based off true events. This is just fucking fiction. This is just fiction being played out on a movie screen, right? So a lot of this shit, like slave ships, right? So these motherfuckers can read, they can find dinosaurs, they can find skeletons and other human beings and shit, but they can't find no damn slave ships. I ain't never seen no fucking artifact for no damn slave ship. I ain't never seen no skeleton from no slaves, man. How the fuck you gonna have slave ships, man? These niggas how you gonna keep a bunch of niggas on a boat without food and water, sailing from one side of the world to the other for months, and they not die? Man, come on, dog. This shit, man, it's cap, bro. A lot of this shit don't make no sense. You telling me for 400 years they had niggas on slave ships going back and forth, but they ain't no fucking boats. Ain't not one boat. They got one boat, and it was the last one, and it's down there in Alabama. Come on, man. Come on, dog. This shit don't add up, man. But they can find Blackbeard's. They trying to find Blackbeard's treasure and all this other shit. But you telling me they can't find fucking one ship over 400 years of slavery? Man, hey, bro, that shit cap, bro. Them folks lying, bro. I don't believe none of them folks. I don't believe none of them textbooks. They make the textbooks. Hey, the winner go to spoils, dog.
So how do we? So what's our solution when we see?
Hey, Trayvon, I think that's your mic, Trayvon. Come back in and come back out.
What's our solution, bro?
Because I see you trying to talk, Trayvon.
Hey,
when we're seeing these things go on, these terrible situations go on, these people losing their lives. What's our solution?
Get money, get power, bro. This is nigga named Dr. Claude Anderson, bro. Look him up, bro. You need 4 pillars of economics in a community to thrive and survive, dog. And the black community has none of those, bro. You need schools, hospitals, banks, and churches. We only got one of them 3. We need schools, hospitals, and banks to thrive as economic powerhouse of the community. And I get it. People gonna say the Tulsa, Oklahoma shit, right, and some other shit. But there are still communities out here in America to this day that are wealthy and black, especially like out there in DC and Virginia. There's a lot of black communities out there, bro. So it's like, and racism ain't personal, dog. This shit is strictly it's business, dog. It's self-preservation. It's white folks trying to hold power, bro. That's all it is.
Hey, Reggie, and that Tulsa, Oklahoma shit, they only use that to keep scaring you.
Yeah, to discourage you. They use that to discourage you from
they keep doing it to our people, bro. And people fall for that shit, man.
Because bro, they keep doing that to discourage you from even trying that shit again. Because they come on, bro. They just gonna keep you in the bottle, bro. Right. It's a victim mindset, bro.
I just want to know how long we gonna keep blaming slavery and shit, bro. Sometimes when you go through trauma, you gotta move past the trauma, man, and find solutions now, man. Like I said, brothers need to get on their own shit. Look, you got YouTube, you got all these apps you can make money on, right? Take that money, own you a little real estate. Once you own your little real estate, build on that real estate, and hopefully you can employ people to work on your real estate.
I would argue that the most successful black people in American history, for the most part, didn't really have a part to play in politics or socioeconomic issues. They really could care less about that shit. They're the most successful. The athletes,
like I get what y'all saying, bro. Like I get what y'all saying, but not enough of us are speaking about the pain about that shit. We're not speaking about the pain, the shit that people are going through every day. Like I get what y'all saying. Like own your own shit, get the money, whatever, be your power, be your own boss. But the pain that everybody, I'm just talking for everybody that's just real ass people. I'm not saying you guys aren't real. I'm just saying for the everyday people that are in these streets that just feel innocently, that we need to speak more about what these families are going through, what the pain is about. Because in order to get to a fucking light, you got to talk about the darkness.
Here's a solution, Sean. They say charity starts in the home first. So this goes back to like having children outside of wedlock. It's over 22 million abortions were had by the black community since Roe v. Wade in 1973. We're talking about being the baby mama, baby daddy culture. So if you want, and 1 out of every 4 black women being married, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So when we talk about building as a community, if you go to Chinatown, the Asian community, Little Italy, wherever the fuck you want to go, you know what I'm saying? The Hebrew community, you know what I'm saying? Like these people don't marry outside of their fucking they circle, they race and all this other shit for the most part. They keep everything in house. 1 out of every $10 in the black community recirculates in its own community. So that means 9 out of every $10 we spend goes to other communities. So, and if you compare that to, I think the highest is like the Asian community, like 7 out of every $10 recirculates in their own community. You know what I'm saying? So like when you go to the dry cleaners, the nail salon, the motherfucking Chinese restaurant, the damn supermarket, the fish market, all that shit, they got all that shit in their own fucking, you know what I'm saying, in their own community. You know what I'm saying? Because they just now started to speak out about social justice shit. For the last 70 years, them motherfuckers been flying under the radar. They ain't been saying shit. They ain't been doing no marching, none of this. They started doing this shit because black folks started doing this shit. Everybody ride the coattails of black folks when it comes to civil rights shit. But what they've been doing behind the scenes, they were not there with us, but what they was doing was building their own community. So when all this shit be happening to the other folks, I could care less about them motherfuckers, man. Hey, we've been going through this shit forever. Hey, welcome to the party, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Pick yourself up by the bootstraps and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't give a fuck about immigration. I don't give a fuck about Asian rights. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm a black nigga. And none of them motherfuckers was out there when Martin Luther King was getting assassinated, you know what I'm saying, by the U.S. government and shit. Them niggas wasn't out there, so I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. So when, it's racist that they made a travel ban against the Muslims. I ain't no fucking Muslim. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm a black nigga. I'm a nigga from America. That ain't got shit to do with me. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna see no fucking Muslim with none of that shit for my issues. You know what I'm saying? Then they got shit to do with me. Oh, all these white men talking about child support and this and that. You remember back in the 80s and 90s, what the white men used to say? Huh, you black niggas, you need to pay your child support. You need to man up and take care of your responsibilities. That's why your women don't respect you. Now look at it. These white women running around here talking about straight white man and the devil. And these niggas about to have a heart attack. Because these niggas going through the same shit black niggas was going through 20, 30 years ago. And we just sitting here like we told you so. So I don't give a fuck about nobody issues. I don't give a fuck. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me, nigga. I don't give a fuck, bro, about the rainbow community. None of that shit. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. Fuck them niggas, dog. You know what I'm saying? Figure it out, man. That's your problem. That ain't mine. So I ain't here to hold nobody's hand. I ain't here to help nobody but my own. You know what I'm saying? Them folks, they got their own issues. They need to handle that shit. Oh, well, we need to come together as people of color. Ain't no such thing as fucking people of color, nigga. It's us and it's everybody else because that's how they see it when it come to their issues. You know what I'm saying? They want to come together with us when they shit getting fucked up, when the elites fucking they shit up. But when it's us getting fucked up, they sitting back on the sideline, they saying shit, ooh, better them than me. Yeah, nigga, better you than me. I ain't gotta worry about no fucking Dream Act. You know what I'm saying? No citizenship. I'm good. Figure the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my issue. So, you know what I'm saying? That ain't my issue. I don't give a fuck about the goddamn border. You know what I'm saying? When Trump was talking that shit, I was looking like, shit, that ain't my issue. Let that nigga do what he fucking do. I don't give a fuck. What, don't you care? It's racist. I'm like, well, don't you care about the shit that niggas was going through?
Right, Reggie. Sometimes we put our energy in nonsense, bro.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't give a fuck about no travel ban. I don't know fucking niggas from another country. I don't give a fuck about no border. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me, nigga. I can go and travel as I please. I got a passport. I got a social security card. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? My family been here for generations, nigga. My family built this motherfucker. So what is you talking about? Don't you care? Don't you care? Hey, no, not really. I don't. And that's the problem. We care too much about other motherfuckers.
Then by that shit, by a logic like that, we could just say that, well, fuck it. This is the reason that the world can't change, because everybody just feels that their opinion is factual and everybody is right and everybody knows everything. And that's the reason we can't come together as people in the first place. 'Cause everybody just
Yeah,
feel like they know
but
everything.
fuck all
Once you
that
get a
changing.
feel,
Fuck all that
when
changing the
people
world
feel
shit.
like they know everything.
Fuck all that changing the world shit. Let's change ourselves first. Let's worry about changing ourselves and
Yeah,
the people
bro,
that
you
we care
right.
about. Fuck changing the world. Let's change ourselves and the people we love. That's
Yeah,
it.
nigga, fuck the world. This Babylon, bro.
Right. Yeah. Fuck all that
Can't
shit,
change
nigga. Let's
Babylon.
focus on ourselves.
Cause Sean, look at it this way: if we, why we got to be the only ones that come together and sing kumbaya and help the brother out? But them folks don't do that shit. But when it's their turn to do that shit, they don't say shit. Fuck that. Y'all niggas had y'all chance to do that shit, but now every time something happen, they want black people to come and help them out and shit. Man, fuck that. If it's one thing
Right.
black people know how to do, is we know how to get our point across and be heard. At the very least, that's what we know how to do.
We all got
We
a
can
voice.
get a message. Motherfuckers gonna listen to us.
Yeah.
They might not respect it, they might hate it, but they gonna hear it. And Asian
Yeah,
community.
and when I
can't
say
do
that, when I say that, I'm talking about for our community. I'm talking just for black people, Latinos, all that. I'm talking about just the minority. That's what I'm speaking on. I'm not speaking on I ain't speaking on that other
Hey,
shit.
y'all notice that blacks and Latinos, we get treated like fucking trash, dog. Blacks and Latinos
Yeah.
get treated like trash, bro.
Right. Yeah.
Some real
Because
shit.
And
because
to
we
be
don't
honest,
we don't control the money. That's why, because we don't control
got
the
more of
money,
a
bro.
voice.
I'm gonna give y'all some real shit, right? In Chicago, they kill more Latinos and blacks than anywhere, than whites and Asians and fucking anything, bro. And half of the time it's for no fucking reason. It's because a nigga pulled his phone out and he thought it was a gun, or they just was just gun hole motherfuckers and just killed. Like out west in Chicago, dog, they're smoking them young kids, bro. They're not even trying to talk to them. They're just killing them, nigga. They're killing them, dog. That shit's crazy out here. You seen the other fucking day? A nigga got shot 60 plus times in front of a county jail.
Yeah, the nigga Vaughn.
Yeah, I
Wasn't
seen that
Vaughn,
64
KTS
times.
I seen
Vaughn?
at the Puerto Rican
Come on,
parade.
bro. Hey, bro, listen. Come on, dog.
Bro,
Hey,
like
The Puerto Rican nigga shot a nigga at the Puerto Rican parade in broad
man,
daylight.
bro.
I was like,
Hey,
God damn.
I was at the Puerto Rican parade, nigga. I was 3 blocks down, dog.
He
That shit was some bullshit.
He shot that nigga broad daylight, bro. I'm like, yeesh.
That was some bullshit. Dude shot his girl in the neck, and the nigga shot him. You know what I'm saying? So, man, dog, look, man, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Everywhere you go in the city or anywhere, just in general, as black and Latinos, nigga, you gonna have to carry a pipe with you, dog. It's not to be no tough guy. It's just to protect yourself, because these niggas are trying to kill us out here, dog. They're trying to extinct us out here, bro. They don't want us to be together, nigga. They don't want none of us to be together.
And I will argue that it's a class issue more than a race issue, bro. Because most white, let's take white people for instance, right? Most white people have less in common with rich elite white folk besides the same color they skin and maybe the music that they listen to. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these white folks ain't got, it's the rich elite. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a class issue, because just to say even for like black folks and like, you know what I'm saying, like some Hispanic people or Asians or whatever, is one, like if you poor and you go to like the good part of town, you meet black folks. I met some black folks, bro. They the most bougiest, seditious motherfuckers, bro. Like they ain't even like this, like dude, like because it's all about class and money, bro. More than like race and color. Racism is a byproduct of classism, dog.
it's more like bigotry and shit like
Hey,
that.
Reggie, that was some real shit you said though a few minutes ago about hold on, y'all, hold on. When he said it was impersonal, it's just business, dog. That's true, nigga. That's true. It's not personal. It's business, nigga. Motherfuckers, they make money off this shit, dog.
That's facts, Big Worm. That's why I
They
say,
make
nigga,
money.
we
They
gotta
make
control the
money.
money.
They make money off of all this bullshit that, just like, we sitting here watching all these brothers and sisters and kids and all these people fucking get killed and shot. Yeah, they put it on the news, but do they give a fuck? Hell no, they don't give a fuck. It's just another person. It's just another person that got caught up in some situation. That's how they look at it. They don't give a fuck. You can tell to talk about. Hey, when y'all watch the news and y'all see white reporters reporting, you can look in their fucking face and tell they don't give a fuck about nothing they're saying. They don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, it's all about the views, niggas. About the views, because they know if they get them views up, the money comes.
Who that?
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Us as people, man, it's really like Reggie said, race is a byproduct. It's really about that money.
Yeah, bro. Thanks.
like, hey, y'all, if y'all go, like, I could go like 20 minutes out the city of Chicago and go into Hammond, Indiana. But when them white folks see Latinos or black folk, they look at us like we ain't supposed to be there, dog. And I seen this shit all the time with these white folks, man. I'm not saying all white folks is bad because that's a fact. They're not all bad, dog. But a lot of them look at us funny, man, and they make you feel uncomfortable sometimes when you're in a certain place. When they looking at you, and then when you buck up on a motherfucker, they want to call the police. Man, dog, that shit just gotta stop, man. That shit is some bullshit. All this shit some bullshit.
Yeah, because they got this entitlement. Like, I wouldn't say it's more of an entitlement than a privilege, because everybody I don't like the word white privilege, because it implies that they took it. They took, when you to the victor go to spoils. It's a war and they won it. We lost the war, bro. Like, it's not, like I said, it's fucked up, but that's the way it is. There's no such thing as white privilege. It's white entitlement, but we lost, bro. And we still losing, dog. That's what it is. So, like, that's why when white people don't give a fuck when people talking about it's white privilege. Can't you see it's white privilege? Privilege is invisible to those who have it. So I don't believe in crying talking about the white man telling white folks that they have privilege. They're not going. Even the most level-headed liberal white person, it's two levels. It's white people that don't give a fuck, and then it's the white folks that feel like white guilt, like everything they do just because they exist, they feel like they should kiss up to the black man. Like, bro, get the fuck away from me with that bullshit. Like,
bro, it's their world
bro.
right now. They running United States right now. This they shit, bro.
Because they won, bro. They won,
right.
Liberals, hell yeah.
Because to be honest with me, like, white liberal people, to me, they just as racist, probably even more, because like they believe like all black people is like, you know what I'm saying? I've seen some shit, niggas talking about all black people don't have internet and shit. Just weird, just like crazy ass shit. I'm hearing these people say, like, these fucking hippies be saying some weird ass shit. I'm like, man, the fuck you mean? Like, what the fuck you mean by that? They the type of motherfuckers that believe all black people can't read, and niggas on food stamps, and niggas is don't have internet in their house, and they live with the rats and the roaches and eating bread and bologna and the black government cheese. They believe that shit, dog. That's what the white they believe that shit, bro. I'm like, no, bro. I'm like, no, bro.
Man, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Hey, this world is fucked, bro. That's what it is, man. This world is just fucked, bro.
Man, this shit crazy, man. But it is funny, like when you do something with some shit and white folks look at you, they be shocked. Like if you like successful, you drive a nice car, some shit. You know what I'm saying? You look around and white folks be looking at you like, well, how the hell this black ass nigga get this? How the hell
Reggie, you ain't never lying, dog. When I had first got my like a couple years ago, I had got an H2 Hummer, and I was driving downtown. And I was wearing no shirt, I had my chain on, my hat broke off and shit. These motherfuckers thought I stole the car that I owned. I owned the motherfucker, and they thought I stole it, nigga. They called the police on me while I was in front of the Gucci store, nigga.
That's fucked up, bro.
Hell no, man.
These motherfuckers out here, they really be on that, dog. They really be on that.
I heard Chicago segregated as fuck. I heard.
Yeah, they see.
For some points, I mean, like where I grew up, it's all black and Latinos. You know what I'm saying? It was majority black and Latinos, but you got
Italians and shit.
You got Little Village, that's all Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? You got
downtown Chicago is really segregated.
Yeah, that's all Italians though. Downtown is all like Italian motherfuckers. Then you got the projects downtown too. You got the Cabrini Greens downtown. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it is spaced out, but for the most part, I look at it like this. It's more Latino and black and maybe like Asian, Hindu and shit like that rock with each other more than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? It depends. It also depends what part of the city you on. You know what I'm saying?
I think race relations depend on what part of the country you're in too.
Hey, bro, you fuck with P. Rico in them?
That what?
You fuck with P. Rico in them?
I don't fuck. I was locked up with him before. I don't fuck with him. I never fuck with him. Like them niggas, I used to always get into it with them niggas. The niggas from Google World. You know
hell yeah.
Get into them, but
that nigga Mister got killed and shit.
Yeah, man, that shit, bro. It's a lot of shit that's been going on out here, bro. It's crazy. You know, hey, Reggie, that's what I was gonna tell you. You know what the fuck they're gonna start doing out here? They're gonna start sending the police in platoon form, nigga.
Yeah, because it's a war. That's like doing like war formations and shit. Yeah, like
bro, the city they're trying to shut this bitch down because now they're trying to figure out, okay, how the fuck does this man get killed right out across the street from a fucking jail? How do you get killed, nigga? You get
How did
shot.
that happen?
Well, it's
I think
public
that was
record.
backdoor.
Man, that was a
So
cop,
look,
man.
Nah,
That
but
was a
look,
cop.
I just
That
seen
was
this
a
shit
cop,
this morning,
man.
bro. For every one Chicago police officer, there are 9 like gang members allegedly. This is what the statistics said this morning. I read the report this morning. So basically, the easiest way to combat that is you got to use tactics. So when you outnumbered by the quote unquote enemy, because they have to look at it as a battlefield. And what do you do with a battlefield? When you talk about tactics, you got to slice that bitch up, and you got to move as a platoon. So like when you in a firing squad, more like a firing squad, because a squad could be 13 to between 9 and 13 at the most. Members that all have designated duties, like you got point man, assault man, you know what I'm saying? When you pine off corners and shit, like when you doing certain tactics and maneuvering, you gotta really, so you probably gonna see a firing squad size element, and then you break that element up into teams. So like then you got fire teams, right? I don't know, like I was in the Marine Corps, so like I know about all this shit. So it's like
that's what I was telling you, big bro.
yeah, it's gonna be a bad day.
Really
And niggas
the-
think like,
the
oh,
cops
I
really
ain't a street
killing
nigga.
niggas?
I'm like, nigga, I know some shit, nigga. So niggas wanna come niggas trying to try me, nigga. I ain't no street nigga, but trust and believe, nigga. I know some shit. You niggas,
Hey, Big Worm.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Big Worm with that shit you were just saying, bro. Don't be shocked if them niggas start making Chicago the first place they go door to door with that vaccine shit.
I already think that shit's coming, dog.
Look, man,
bad.
people,
Like,
people,
I was out yesterday.
you gotta pay attention, man. You gonna get those people out the way fast. Let me tell you something. Like, and you just gotta already know this. Like, if you are a gang member, and it goes for that's why I went so hard to get my name out of that file. If you are a gang member, you are American homegrown terrorist. Yeah, I said that word.
yep,
That's what they
it's the
look at you
Patriot
as. You're a homegrown fucking terrorist. So let me tell you, when shit get froggy, right now, if we was to be in the war, I'd have been in prison a few times. I got 2 strikes.
Yeah.
If you up in that motherfucker, they will not release you. They will kill you. They got gas, deadly smoke at the top of the fucking roofs out here. If we ever in a war and motherfuckers is taking over this country, they will not release us because they know we hate them for those who are in jail. You are imprisoning us. We do not like you. We want out. You ain't letting us out. So if another country come over here, guess what they will do? Release the prisoners because they know they took your rights away and you gonna fight with them maybe or some shit like that. Or you would just run around here and tear this motherfucker up on some riot type shit. So when America gets to that point, when they really want to control shit, they're going to do something like they did already. It's like a whole east to west coast clearance. They're going to raid 1 million niggas' houses that they know is gang infected. Anybody that will break the motherfucking law, anybody that has broke the motherfucking law, they will come and take your ass to a concentration camp to make sure that you don't outbreak and start riding around in the streets crazy and reckless. So I'm just letting you know, if you are gaming right now, they're gonna indict them. It's gonna come. They're gonna watch they pass this law. They already low-key did it when COVID was going around, when they went around and arrested a grip of Hispanics and shit and all that type of shit, like on some threatening shit. That's just what they gonna do. Like, period. I'm telling you, it's gonna come. And it goes for me. It goes for me. It goes for anybody who ever been against, like on the other side of the law. They're gonna take a good look at you when they need to make laws and switch shit around. Believe me, they look at the homegrown terrorists first, and that's what they call you. Don't matter if your ass been to prison, you are a terrorist to this society, or you have been.
Hey Trayvon, Big Worm, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen, bro. Because Big Worm was talking about that Chicago shit. And Trayvon, you know this from being from California. They got that naval training base up there, Great Lakes in Chicago, right? That's a big ass facility, dog. So what's gonna happen is, like Big Worm was saying, with the whole police moving the platoon size elements and shit, they're gonna break that shit up into squads, and then you're gonna see these cats moving like in groups of 4, bro. And it's gonna be little satellite groups of 4, but they're gonna be in close proximity to each other, and that's a firing team. And they just gonna pie off and section off different areas, and they'll come through that bitch and sweep it off. And that's battle. And you know, when you have a firing squad, each member, they need more weapons because they each have a job. So like, you gonna have a machine gunner, you got a mortarman, you got a point man. Each of them have special kind of machinery. So like a machine gunner will have like a 240 submachine gun. You got links, you got rounds, you got anti-aircraft missile. You got all kind of shit that's in a squad, and these squads gonna break up, so they're gonna have different duties. You might have one squad.
They're gonna take the street niggas out fast too, because they're gonna take the street niggas out fast, and ain't because of a threat. It's like it's because of a threat, but it's a lack of knowledge. See, the difference between street gang members and shit, why they are fear of the mob and shit like that, why they wasn't destroyed, them niggas are organized crime. See, gang banging ain't organized. It's really like a group of niggas that don't, niggas say you listen, but you don't listen to no fucking body. All that OG big homie shit, you really don't listen to them. You'll go, I know niggas that'll go right in their hood. I got a nigga right, one of our homeboys right now, just about 3 years ago, blew one of our G homies head off right in our park. Just boom, nigga, I don't give a fuck who you is. Like, you can't tell no grown ass man like what he really gonna do. I don't know where other niggas gang banging at, but you can't tell no grown ass nigga who really out here doing all the shits. If he really like that, ain't no controlling that nigga. You scared of that nigga, because if you touch on his toes too much, he gonna go against you too, and he know too much. So all that, like, they will destroy the street niggas because street niggas don't know no better, bro. Let me tell you, I know them. Some niggas know how to shoot. Some niggas take this shit serious and go to the shooting range. Most niggas just pick up a gun, young nigga, and just point it towards a nigga body or a crowd and shoot. So when this organized niggas come at your ass who ain't scared of gunfire, who's running towards it, who's hiding behind shit, hitting you with Pacific rounds, three pressure rounds, pop, 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 and knowing how to save his shells and all that type of shit and all that and reloading. He ain't got to run. See, gangbangers are used to shooting their clips out damn near and then running, getting the fuck on. These niggas not gonna be running, getting the fuck on. It's legal. They're gonna be standing right there, shooting your ass dead and standing over your body until somebody come and slide your ass up off this canvas.
And Trayvon, you made a good point about you made an excellent point about black gang members. Like, the best way to avoid getting hit is to run towards the gunfire. I know that sounds crazy, but it's the truth.
Yeah, you got to.
Hey, Trayvon, that's what my OGs always told me that shit. And I used to think that was crazy, but they always told me.
Nah, bro. Hey, I'm fortunate to have a G, not like that, but he took it serious with our generation. That nigga's taking us to shooting ranges, putting us in fucking weird ass positions, and that shit.
We was going to the.
These niggas are real warriors, like that's gonna be hitting the streets, right? You feel what I'm saying? These niggas hear bombs and all that. You got to think right now, bro. I can go outside, take my shit outside and say wop 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 wop. Everybody on this neighborhood gonna run and hightail it, be scared in a motherfucker. Like this world over here, like, see, that's why I really fear it. They talk that shit because America got all of the like technology. Yeah, right now America is leading, and they not scared to go to war with nobody because of the technology of their war tactics that they got right now. Like, they can go right now, they can handle a country by itself, but they can't handle Russia and China at all. It'll be a wrap.
But see, the thing is, people don't realize warfare is not fought on the ground no more. Boots on the ground will always be the last. When diplomacy fails, warfare comes in.
Exactly. Hey, you're right. You know why? Because if you lose that ground war, somebody's gonna get scared and blow this motherfucker to smithereens.
Yep. So
the ground war is like the last thing.
Yeah. So war is fought like the COVID. That was a biological weapon allegedly. Everything is
and you'll get a few, and you'll get like that Syrian shit. Like, you'll get like probably a couple like people, but on the barriers, border areas, and then you'll just get a lot of bombs flying this way, maybe a bomb going back towards you, aircraft flying in. Like, it depends on what country you going to war with, on what your tactics gonna be. If you going against some motherfuckers that's living in huts, you ain't really gotta use all your little shit.
But like you were saying, Trayvon, about the black gang members, this is my thing about black gang members. They, like you said, they're not organized. On top of that,
not organized, bro, at all. What are y'all doing out here? Like, what? That's what I get mad at my homies for. Like, all right, we just don't get caught up in the shooting each other shit all day. Like, first of all, gangbanging didn't even start off like that. It was a branch off of the Black Panthers, bro, when they destroyed that motherfucking shit, bro. So all the Black Panther niggas didn't know what to do, so they start just taking care of their own neighborhoods. I ain't gonna put it, but niggas, if you're a Crip, if you're a real Crip, you know the definition of it. I ain't gotta tell you, and I ain't gonna put it on this internet shit right here. But if you're blood, you know the real meaning of those letters. It ain't just blood and you a gangbanger. Like, that's what a lot of niggas come into this shit for. Like, you gotta understand the meaning of gang banging. It was protecting where you grew up at, making sure nobody come in there bringing drugs and fucking up y'all whole area, robbing y'all. That's what it was all about. It wasn't about shooting. Now it's just caught up on fuck your area up now. Fuck your area up, right on your area walls. That's your shit looking ugly over here. You're tagging on your walls, you're robbing your own neighbors and shit. You're losing all of the respect that people have in your own neighborhood, and then you shooting you shooting yourself. Actually, like Nipsey, he put it out there better. Like when you go to another nigga neighborhood, who are you looking for? Yourself.
Hey, Trayvon,
You looking
niggas
for a
pissing
nigga that
on
get
Ray.
down like you,
Youngest
bro.
doing it too, though. It's mostly youngest doing it now. Like
They
60.
pissing on
Yeah,
Ray.
but you know what?
It's
It's because that's what they think. Like, see, you ain't cool for getting money, making your hood right, and being peaceful with another nigga and let them do that. See, game banking can easily be stay in your area, bruh. We gonna stay in our area. We gonna get our money over here, and y'all get y'all money over there. It can easily be that way. Niggas don't gotta shoot each other. But the difference between us, I'm gonna tell you one thing I do like about Hispanics out here, bro. The Hispanics out here, they could kill each other for years. And if they call peace treaty, which they do, they don't kill each other no more. It ain't no fuck that. That's my cousin. They like, nah, because it'll be somebody else cousin. And then somebody else cousin after that. We gotta stop it after somebody, brother, cousin, something.
And Trayvon, that's why I fuck with the more. And to your point, more so the Italians, because the Italians, a lot of people, I like how America glorified the Italian and the mob and shit when they was doing the same shit, but they did it a different way. And the Italians actually funded World War II. They got access to military grade weapons. They have access to all this shit that you saying we don't have. They got access.
Come on, man. Tell them about the sport world. Look how they into the sport world, all that.
Yep.
Because they on another level. They got politicians in their pocket. See, game bangers don't go like that. You know why game bangers go to jail like that? You know why street ass black game bangers and Hispanics go to jail like they do? Because we not thinking pay a motherfucker. You know, you ain't thinking pay these motherfucking police, nigga. Let's get in here. That's really because y'all not making no fucking money. Y'all making chump change. You niggas out here making money and buying rims and shit like that, putting yourself on the spotlight. Like on some real shit out here, 50 chains on your neck and shit, and then you got a gun in a car and all that shit. That ain't how a real boss riding around. Do you see real bosses gotta have a gun, nigga, in the cockpit somewhere, nigga, in the cut? Hell no. Is a real boss even being seen driving? Hell no. He got that dark limo tent. I don't know what's up in there. He ain't even driving. It's some old weird ass nigga in the front seat driving. I don't even know who in the back.
This dude got diggers that'll jump and die in front of a bullet for him and shit. He don't need no fucking.
You feel me? He don't. Yeah, this nigga don't even wear a pair. A real boss don't even probably got a pair of fucking Nikes. And if he do got a pair of fucking Nikes, it's really when he go to the gym. Like he really just want to work out.
My thing is, you know what I'm saying? Like them Italians, they got motherfuckers running state. They got governors.
Yeah, they got governors, bro. They can change their areas. Yeah, like they can really say, look, leave us alone. Give us a warning. Like ain't no gang banging niggas got it like that. You know the officers, they looking for that. You niggas figure this out in jail though. That's the crazy thing. Niggas go to jail and get officers in their pockets, getting phones in, getting this in. But niggas don't think I need to get an officer on the streets in my pocket. Nigga, I need to know when y'all gonna raid. I don't need you to stop it. I need you to tell me the day of so I can not have the shop open. You know what I'm talking about?
I need
to keep more niggas out.
I'm organized crime. Every ethnic group in America was built. Every community was built.
America was organized crime. Shit. America is organized crime. Shit.
So I'm not anti-organized crime, but what I am saying is why can't we get on the same page like the Italians and the Russians and the Irish and the
hey Reg, if we want to be honest, the way everybody on this nation got their country, got their power, is organized crime.
Facts. The Vikings, you know,
somebody over there in that country, because we can't just say you are royalty. If depending on what you believe in, wasn't nobody just royalty. Somebody around this motherfucker got their hands on a group of people ears, made them follow you, and from then on, nigga, your family became the people of this land. Like, and now that's how they try to make your blood like some royalty shit. But if we want to be honest, your family is organized crime. Y'all got a group of people together, nigga said, oh, we're going to take this over. We're going to do this. We're going to charge them for their land. We're going to do this. That's organized fucking crime.
Facts. And
that's what they did. When they was doing that shit, taxes, that's organized crime. You're paying for some shit. You know how taxes came about? When they was doing that shit over there overseas in England, people already had land. The king starts sending out his soldiers to the land, letting people know if you live on my side of the land, you're going to pay taxes for my protection, for my kingdom, and all that shit. Those people wasn't even feeling like they was in his kingdom. That's called like, exactly. And that's what they do here. Basically, bro, you doing, look, they could take your home. Some people don't even own, you don't own the land that your home owns. See, that's what people don't understand. Yeah. You own the home, but you don't own the land, motherfucker. They can take that shit still.
That's why you don't pay your property taxes. Niggas get their house.
Yeah, people don't understand. You got as you get older, bro, you gonna start learning. As you get older, you gonna start learning. I hope you really want to learn it too and look into it, even if it don't have to look into this shit. Because while people be talking all that, this my house. You right. We can move your house off this land, motherfucker.
And that's why,
because it's not your land. See, America own this land. That's what people, you got some people who really own their acres. When you hear people talk about this, my land, them white people, when they be like, this is my land, they serious. Like, no, I'm serious. Like, I really own this shit. Like, this my whole piece of dirt. Like, I really got this. America can't come and do shit unless they take, like, somehow you a crooked motherfucker and they take all your, like, money and shit that you own. Like, some shit like that happen. That's the only way a motherfucker like that gonna lose his land. But we don't own the land we walk on. So they can always do what they want to do with your property that's on top of it.
And my thing is, so bro, I wish, like, we talking about, oh, we need to read this book, we need to read that. It's only a few documents I think brothers should read. The U.S. Constitution. A lot of black people feel like they don't apply to them. That's fucking false. If you really know history, you know that blacks have fought in every single war in this country and fought for this country. So I don't even, like, blacks really need to pay. We are Americans, bro. Like, a lot of niggas feel like they disassociate themselves with America. They got one foot in, one foot out. And I'm saying that's not the case. They lied to you in school, bro. Blacks helped build this country on every forefront, every single forefront. A black man helped write the Constitution. A black man wrote the Constitution, allegedly.
Hey,
you know
salute to everybody. Salute to everybody. Hey, I got a story to tell. I just came on in and I finished my whatever I had to do. But check this out, y'all. I'm glad Reggie said this. Yes, black people made a big way. We built this country and everything. I'm just gonna say a story that I know, and I heard it from somebody that's still living. And this person who I met was one of the relatives, and we was chopping it up one day. And he was just like, "Man, black people, man." He was basically saying, "Black people this, black people that." I was like, dude, every black family has history. I said, you have a history too. He said, no, I don't. I was like, just look your name up. Look your name up. Everything. And guess what's ended up happening? Finding out his family was the one that built the railroad, helped build the railroad, because in Topeka, Kansas, they have all the people names that helped build the railroad. He had 8 relatives, 8. Helped build and one of them was still living. He found that person. This person was homeless. Found that person changed his life, man. And then ever since then, now he began to teach other people about blacks, man. Hey, man, we never get our credit. I was saying this earlier. We never get our credit. We never will. I'm not even worried about that. But I know what's the truth. And people ain't woke. I don't know what's going on with y'all. Like, I don't.
And white people know our history better than we do, and that's why they fight tooth and nail to keep us from finding out the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, this is the thing. You got someone. This is the thing. I know you said white people, but when I was growing up, especially when I was in Louisiana, there was a lot of white teachers, even black teachers, that taught me some of the stuff that I know. You know what I mean? That wasn't taught where I was at in the Midwest. You see what I'm saying? Just sitting there talking to them, conversing with them. I'm the type of person I like to observe knowledge. It's something that's gonna benefit me. I like to hear that knowledge. You know what I mean? And they told me this was when I was in Louisiana at that time. I was 24, 25 at that time. I remember there was this teacher. She made it. She was talking about Kaepernick when Kaepernick first got blackballed. There was this white teacher in New Orleans, and she actually teach in New Orleans, and she was basically teaching and everything like that. It was basically telling black youth what they really are. See, there was teachers that was doing that, but when I was growing up, but they always got fired, and I never understood why they got fired. I was like, oh, this person got fired. Every time we learn something, oh, this is what really happened. Oh, I never understood. Then I got older. I was like, they was putting that truth out there. When you put that truth out there, man, it's their way or the highway, man. That's the spirit.
Because see, Price, they don't want you, like you said, your friend who He found out his family built a railroad in Kansas. That you take pride in where you come from. You can't know where you're going unless you know where you came from. So,
and not only that, you know why they built the thing? You know why they built that? You know who built that? Cause there was a now I just thought about the rest of the story. There was this I'm just paraphrasing, but the lady told me they was funking with some people, and they know they couldn't get away because they knew they was coming and everything like that. So they came again. They basically, with the paraphrasing what she said, what they said was, let's go get the niggas. The niggas can and fix the railroad, get our railroad thing so we can get the fuck out of here before these people come. So they end up lining them up, end up getting in blase, and boom, they end up end up getting away. You know what I mean? So it's just, and then they built that whole railroad system all through the Kansas, all through that shit, man. It's crazy, man. Like I tell people, man, and Reggie just said this too. Black people, man, our culture is so deep. If it's so deep, it's so deep. It's even, man, I know some stuff, man, that will blow y'all heads off. I can't say it on here. But this country was. Yeah, I know some stuff, man. Like for real. And I got facts to back it up. So people want to come at me that you ain't gonna be able to find in none of these libraries you have, unless you go to a good old black dominant college, or you might have a good library on the way you can find these books.
Yeah,
there was a book I read a long time ago, was the 21 Rules to the Illuminati. And I read that in 1996. And everything that's in that book is basically going on right now. It's basically Sodom and Gomorrah. We're a Sodom and Gomorrah country. Look at all this stuff, man. It's just sad. And especially, I didn't know the YouTube streets was really bad like it was. Man, when I heard last night, that hurt my heart, man. I know that community don't speak for everybody. That's all I gotta say. I know there are some women who really take care of their kids, who really respect the man. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all go ahead, bro.
Hey Trey, you still on here, big bro?
Yeah, Trey on here.
I'm still on here, bro.
Hey, you know what's
I'm
crazy,
just soaking up. I'm just soaking up. You know what I mean? Like I said, you learn something every day, and sometimes people say something exactly on what you're saying, and they add a little bit. You may have did your investigation, but you know what? They probably seen something you didn't see, or you looked over a little bit, and they explain it to you. Because sometimes I look into shit and I don't get it all the way. I'll be like, damn, that shit confusing. I call T Price and I'll speak to him about that shit. He'll be like, oh, bro, no, that's this, bro. I'll be like, okay, shit, I thought it was this. Like, see, that's another thing with us. Us as black men, I'm gonna say this. We got more pride and ego in us than anybody, bro, because of what we done been through and what people look at us like. So we really want to do shit on our own. We don't want to ask for help. We don't like looking like we don't know. Like, I hate people when you talking to somebody about something and you tell them, you know what I'm talking about? And they like, yeah. They really don't know what the fuck you talking about. They just don't want to look like they don't know what the fuck you talking about. So the whole time they'd rather be in there lying. And when a real question comes to their ass, they're going to look like a real fool. Yeah, they gonna say some dumb shit or really not know, and now you're making yourself look stupid for real instead of getting enhanced, learning something today. What's wrong with saying, I don't know, I need your help, bro? So guess what? I won't never have to ask you for this shit again. See, you only need help once. If somebody help you and you're paying attention.
Your parents always tell you, if you need to know a question, ask the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but people be ashamed, you know. That's where it started, and you got to be on that. Like, that's for a parent to teach. Like at school, it's a kid that's not getting something, but you know how kids are. They tease you, they laugh. Oh, he's stupid. He don't know no better. Okay, they kids, they don't know better. That's what kids do. But look, don't let that make you not raise your hand when you don't know some shit, because guess what? Now you ain't gonna never know the shit. And school, that whole diaphragm of school is wrong. They not teaching, they teach you basic shit, but they're not teaching you the world life. They not teaching you real life, what your ass gonna go with. Oh, if you get a job and this and that, and this and that, okay. Y'all want to teach just about everything going right in your life. That's not real life. You got to want to do in this world. How many people done got doors slammed in their face and been arrested and they still getting doors slammed in their motherfucking face right now?
A lot.
I still be going through that shit, Trayvon.
That's what I'm saying. It don't mean nothing. That's what I'm saying. They don't teach you real life. You're not going to get the job just because you fit all of the credentials. Sometimes it's about who you know. You feel me? Some people get positioned off of who you know, what you do, what you said. It ain't about you got the credentials. I didn't got shit over people. I didn't have the credentials, but I had the freestyle ability. If something went wrong, I knew how to correct that shit without having to go and ask for help. Certain things like that. Like it just depends on what they're looking for. Sometimes it ain't about what your credentials are. It's what they want. They don't tell you you may not get the job because you black. You may not get the job because you Hispanic. You may not get the job because they going through a diversity thing at their little company. You don't know. They don't tell you that shit.
That's a fact, bro. That's a big fact.
See, so they set your ass up for a real drop on your self-esteem. Everything ain't going right. Your parents shield you from that shit as a child. You don't know when the bills got hectic. You don't know what bills they let go for your birthday. You just know you had a bomb-ass birthday.
Man, for real, bro. Hey, you ain't never lying about
You don't know none of that shit. You feel me? You not knowing none of that shit. Yeah, while you asking for this, while you asking for that, you ain't thinking about what the fuck your parents really gotta go through. You don't know. Damn, I ain't seen daddy. Like in the last 2 weeks, he been working all day. Like, yeah, because you asked for that shit. And your daddy got to do overtime.
He got to do it. He going to do what he got to do to get you what you want.
Yeah, he got to do what he got to. You know what I mean? Certain shit happen in your life, man, that put you in a position that you never thought you would be in. You know, what happens if Pops ups and dies, have a heart attack or something at work or something? You never know. Now, guess what? You can't go to college. You may need to drop out and leave school alone. Help mama.
Go to work, man.
They don't tell you about that shit, preparing for shit like that.
That's why we got teachers. We need to have some real teachers, dog. Some real motherfuckers that's going to teach you what to expect. Maybe not everything, but what to expect growing up and becoming an adult. You know what I'm saying? How to do certain things. How to save your money.
I feel like,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel like when I was growing up, I just feel like this. Maybe this generation gonna feel like this too, but I just feel like when I was growing up, everybody took their job a little bit more serious than we do now. The bus driver, everybody, like they were very professional, like about their job. Now you hop on the bus, motherfucker playing music, they cussing, they talking on the phone. You're like, what the fuck the world done went to?
Yep, that's crazy. I remember getting on as
Like,
a kid.
you know, you looking at the bus driver disrespect. The bus driver disrespectful, like, you know, you go to stores now, you trying to pay for your items, the cash register on some other shit. You like, what the fuck? Little young motherfucker got an attitude going through something in their little ass life. You like, what? You looking at them like, sometimes I'll be at cash register, motherfucking and snatch some money out my hand. I'll be like, excuse me, sir. Give me that back. No, I gave you the wrong money. And when they hand that shit back to me, I'll be like, no, I gave you the wrong check. I got something else. And when they hand it back, I snatch that shit back. I'm like, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? Immediately, bro. I don't play that disrespect shit because I don't disrespect. Yeah, I know people hear me on here talking and all that, but like I tell people, I don't go outside and be like, somebody be like, good morning, Trayvon, and I'll be like, fuck you. I don't do that.
It be the same with these hotels too, though, man. Disrespect you in the hotels, and then the hotels be dirty. And
This shit, this world, I'm telling you, look, it's a spirit. When you see shit going on and you like, that shit can be stopped. Like, why they can't help themselves? That's a spirit on their ass.
Trey, you know what's crazy though, Trey, too? Is that even growing up and get, you know, if you had some real OGs, this is for anybody and you know, just in general, if you had real OGs, man, they was telling you, man, go help this lady with her groceries. You know what I'm saying? They walking past motherfuckers saying hi to the whole neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? They being cool with motherfuckers. But the whole time, these motherfuckers looking at them like savages. Yeah, they might be, but they still got the respect. They still gonna respect.
Because we losing our losing our morals. We losing our morals, bro. As a people, it's no morals, bro. People will bump you. Don't say excuse me. Walk real close to you. Sneeze, cough. Don't say nothing, like, because they're not getting taught it, first of all, and it's not being. And if they is getting taught, they're not getting it put in them. Like, you gonna do this shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. You're gonna have some manners. You're gonna know this. Like, it's getting further and further away from the morals in the world. Look at what they show you on TV, bro, because that's what the fuck is raising motherfuckers. TV is raising a lot of motherfuckers, man. Look at this TikTok shit. That's all you see motherfucker doing is TikTok in your house all day. I don't give a fuck what age you is. You just TikToking.
Hey, man, what happened to being kids and fucking having to meet up, all you and your friends on your bikes at your home?
I'm telling you, don't nobody be outside out here. I'm keeping it real, bro. I can go outside, bro, and put this video live, bro. It's summer. Ain't no school in. Ain't no kids outside playing, bro, and it ain't no coronavirus. I'm talking about it's been like this before the corona. Like, ain't no kids be outside riding no fucking bikes, playing outside and shit. Motherfucking kids all on the fucking internet.
Hey, remember when you was a shorty? Your OG was like, man, it's too motherfucking not get your
even when I had games, but look, games been around forever. It wasn't to this extent, bro. I used to be playing a game. Guess what? My friends come to the door. My mom be like, oh, they at the door. I'll be like, cut this shit off. We go outside and go, what we doing? It got to the point out here, though, to where the kids that was my age growing up, all of the drive-bys we seen and the shootings, we were like, not my kids. And if they motherfuckers scared to let their kids go down the street and go outside and play because they scared somebody gonna shoot their ass. Nigga ain't shooting no basketball. Nigga out there shooting guns. Hey, what you think about this news with Kawhi, man?
What they said about Kawhi? What's happening to him? I ain't hear about it.
He got that partially torn ACL.
Oh shit, he might have to get that surgery.
He did. Nigga.
It was successful, yeah. It said it was successful.
He did. But look, we gotta be honest. Nigga don't come back the same.
Not from no ACL.
And we already see, like, this what I'm saying. Just being honest from what I see. Look at what happened with Kawhi since he had his first injury, the ankle shit. Then his thighs or something, or his hamstring, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. But you don't come. I know you don't come. I know Kawhi don't come back from injury. That's what I'm saying. He don't do well with injury. So what are we expecting when he come back? That's all I'm asking.
Well, for
Is
one
we
thing,
expecting the same? Is we
we know
expecting
that
the
he's
same
not going to come back
level,
in October when the
Kawhi?
season starts. We know that. Well, we know he's not coming back when the season starts. That's number one. Even if, let's just say, he comes back the same, better, he's not. He's probably gonna come back maybe after the All-Star break of next year at the earliest. So for the Clippers, that means they got a lot of players on their team that is old and hurt. They got Serge Ibaka. The dude had back surgery last year, so nobody knows if he'll ever be the same. And he got a player option. He's probably going to opt in because no team is going to take him and pay him after he just had a fucking back procedure. So, they got Nicholas Batum, which I don't know if he's going to be back. And they got Terrence Mann, who's a bright young star. And they got an old Rajon Rondo, who they never play. And they got an old banged up Boogie Cousins that they never play. So they got Zubac. So they got a lot of question marks, They got to figure it
trade
out.
some players. Yeah.
But the thing is, they haven't been playing those players. So, like, all those players are overpaid and they have a low trade value. So, like, unless you get a team that's really desperate, they're not going to take a Luke Kennard contract at $64 million. You know what I'm saying? They're not taking that. They're not taking an old injured Serge Ibaka. They're not taking they'll take Terrence Mann off your hands, but that's probably their best tradable asset at this point. Nobody wants an old Rajon Rondo. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Clippers.
They looking just
on a
as bad
scale
as
of
us.
1 to 10. I know
They
it
talking
takes
shit about the
games, right?
Lakers,
And I'm
man.
asking you to tell me, like, on a warmed up body of Kawhi, not the beginning of him, like when you feel he should be back, like, to himself. What on a scale of 1 to 10, where you think he gonna come back to be? Is he gonna come back full 10? Is he gonna be a 9? Is he gonna be a 8? What side of the ball is he's gonna feel this injury on more? Is it gonna be offense or defense?
I think it's gonna be an 8, and I think he's gonna feel it more on the defensive end. He's already been regressing.
Me too.
Yeah. I think
Me too. I agree all the way with you on the defense. I think it's gonna be defense, bro. And I hate to say that because that's his superpower.
Hell yeah, and Kawhi not gonna be the same. His knees already degenerative as it is, so it's like
and that's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying. He comes back touchy anyway. He already be coming back like timid and shit. Like I ain't fit to fuck myself up. So I don't see Kawhi. Let me ask y'all a real question, like on some real shit. I know it ain't. I ain't jumping the gun. This is all just our guess. How many years we giving him now? Like in this league,
3-4 years.
3 more, 4 years. You saying 3 or 4 more? How many he got right now? What he like 7? What he got? What he got 7 or 8 in? What?
For being a man, yeah, I think he got 3-4 more years of being a man. Like he could still be a contributor, like off the bench though. Like when he do get washed up though, I think because like he got a good shot.
How old is he? He 30 or 20 or 29?
He 30.
Okay, yeah. So I see where. All right. So I'm gonna give him that too. Like I don't see him with the injuries. I see kind of like a D Wade thing going on. Like you ain't too old to play, but your body ain't gonna let you do what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like especially them legs. Like once D Wade, like we got like this is going D Wade. D Wade was a slasher. He never was a shooter like that. He was a go to the basket / cut between screens nigga. Once his knees got wobbly, that was over for him.
Right.
Like he couldn't go like he wanted to. He couldn't even elevate on niggas.
Yeah,
the last time I seen D Wade elevate over a nigga, it was Verjao. When he was playing against.
He wasn't the same player after that. He didn't have that explosiveness no more.
Never again was niggas fearing to play D. He actually,
and that's how you do
it.
He told
D Wade actually faded. Hey, he actually faded in the back. Like he wasn't even a top 15 fucking player in the league no more.
Damn.
Like if you really look at it, in that little Golden State and Cleveland run, like when they was going to the championships, it was over with, like kind of for D Wade as being like a top 10 player and a top 15. Think about it.
But I think the difference is with the Kawhi is that Kawhi He's not. He's a more balanced offensive player than D Wade. D Wade was a great
Right,
player.
right.
Yeah, because he can shoot. He can shoot. That's the one. Yeah, he can shoot. He don't have to rely on going to the basket. That's why I said I think it's defensively niggas is gonna attack him like differently, and he ain't gonna be able to. The muscles. That reaction, like when them legs to swap your feet, man, he ain't gonna have that again.
And Kawhi
I don't want nobody on here calling this man degenerate knees. I don't want to hear that.
He's more efficient with his movements. Like D Wade was a great player, he got to his spots. D Wade, the thing that prolonged his career was that he was very elite at moving off the ball, especially in bat screens and cuts to the bucket. He really started to move off the ball more instead of handling.
And look, this is a good thing, but I just want to see. It's going to affect his, I know he's going to work on it, but anything with your legs affects your shot too. You feel me? Because, you gotta use your legs to shoot, man. So
my thing is, we need to see Kawhi go off ball more, and that's a lost art. People say the mid-range is a lost art. The thing is, it's easier to get a mid-range shot. You just have to take them. Moving without the ball, a lot of players don't do that no more. Like that's why Steph he used to get hurt a lot, and he extended his career because he started moving without the ball. He's really good at it.
You know who they make do that now? You know who they just make do that? Like a shooter, like a shooter. That's who they just make do that instead of like you saying, just any player. It's supposed to be movement off the ball, period. Like should no one be standing still no matter who got the ball? It should be a pick, a screen, a cut going on all the time.
Because look at this, Trayvon. If a dude who's not really that athletic and don't really have a handle like that is getting open, getting what he want off an off-ball screen, that's imagine that guy with a handle. You know what I'm saying? So he get the ball, he can't take the shot. Now
who can think about it? Yeah, who he can make you. You don't know what the fuck he gonna do. If you crowd him, he can take you off the dribble off of it. It's dangerous. Shit, that's what it is. It's very fucking dangerous.
That's why Steph is so great because. Because he can take you out the dribble. He can run off the ball.
Just think if Klay Thompson could do that, like at another level, though. You know what I'm saying? Think if Klay Thompson can take that ball, put that ball on the ground on another level, like on some real shit. Because I like Klay Thompson, but the reason why I say he can't be your franchise player is because he can't put that ball on the ground right.
Yeah, but
that's the only reason.
But that speaks volumes to Klay can be as good as he is. We can even have a conversation about Klay.
Yeah, facts. That's what I'm saying. Look, as good as this motherfucker is, as nitro as he is, he still can't be your franchise player because of that one. So just think that's what I be talking about. Like Klay, what are you working on, bro? Everything you got is like A class. Why you won't make that ball dribbling A class? Like if he really think about the Warriors for real. Like y'all lost KD. Like don't you like listen to me. How I look at it is what we lose, we need to gain. And sometimes you don't need to gain it. Sometimes you don't need to gain it by a trade or something like that. Like pick up a ball handling skill, Klay. Do you know how much that'll help y'all over there if you really could? Just think if Steph can go off the floor and you really can still play, you can go to the point.
Because my thing is
still lethal, dangerous shooter out there. Just think if he could really just shoot off the dribble like a Steph. Just think if both they splash brothers no matter what. But I'm just saying, if both of them niggas just give Klay Thompson and CJ McCullough handles. You feel what I'm saying? Just give him a little CJ. He don't gotta have the best. Just give him some CJ McCullough handles, because CJ can get open real good and stroke your ass mid-range or three.
My thing is, a lot of these teams don't need per se like pass first point guards. I think you can win a championship with a combo point guard. And I remember Gilbert Arenas saying he bought.
It's been done. It's been done.
Most of the champions are not pass first.
Isaiah Thomas was a combo guard.
You know, Steph Curry, all these guys are not pass first point guards. The thing is that when a lot of these point guards, they shoot first, but they only do one thing. They come out the pick and roll, they pull up for three, or they drive to the cup. That's not going to get it done. Like, you got to diversify. You got to have a system in place to facilitate. Like Steph Curry
And I
facilitates.
think Steph Curry, they don't give him credit for going to the hole as he does. Because that
He goes to the
motherfucker goes to the
basket.
hole and he gets a lot of and ones, man. He gets a lot of and ones. He stepped his strength up a whole lot. Like, cause we know he was limber at first. That motherfucker get to the hole, man. If you really look at him, he gets to dancing and make you go over there to the fan over there, and he take contact better now. He takes contact way better than he used to. Way better than he used to.
He put on a lot of muscle mass. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like so I give Steph. I'm one of the one, man. Look, niggas laugh at me because I call him an assassin. Still, he's still an assassin. He is different type of assassins. That's all I said, and I'm gonna stick to that. It is. He's just not that assassin that's gonna come out and take 30 to 40 shots. That's what me personally, this season, they would have did way better if he averaged 30 to something shots a game. Cause that's how efficient he is. That's how efficient he is. If he's that aggressive, and he was doing it every other kind of game, like he was doing it, but he needed to do that shit all season. I think they shit would have went differently.
I think guys like Steph Curry, like he's great. Like you said, he opens up the floor with his gravity and he creates opportunities for his teammates without passing the ball. He's a very unique circumstance. Like I like to talk about the 04 Pistons, right? They're one of my favorite teams of all time in NBA history because they didn't have a quote unquote superstar. Chauncey Billups was a combo guard, but he wasn't really a facilitator, so to speak. He had a high basketball IQ and they ran a system, and he just knew where to get guys the ball. He knew what to do, when to do it.
Right pieces around him too.
Yeah.
The exact right pieces.
And that's the thing. A lot of these players don't want to play in no system. They want to. I don't know what these guys want to do. They don't want to work on their game.
What it is? Hey, you know what it is? Hey, just tell me if you agree with me on some real shit. Back in the day, niggas knew who they were. Everybody knew they wasn't Jordan. Everybody knew they wasn't Magic. Everybody knew they wasn't Larry Bird. This day and age, everybody believes they can be a super brand. Everybody.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So that's why you got what you got right now, because the way the league is and the world is now with all the business savvy shit, like, you know, you don't even have to be the number one NBA player to be making millions. So now it's just a different type of play. Back then, those niggas way out was just straight basketball. So that was they was focused on. And so they was willing to do whatever they had to do. These niggas, they like, I don't have to just do. You hear what they say now in their interviews? It's bigger than basketball. Who said, how many times you heard that shit before this generation?
A lot. These guys, they want the sneaker deal, which is great. You get your own business, man, get your sneaker deal, get your endorsements. But like you said, the primary focus is in basketball, because without basketball, you don't have.
That's why I said, that's why, you feel me? That's why I said I can't really listen to these players when they say, oh, they so focused on basketball, because y'all say so much y'all don't really care about basketball too at the same time.
Yeah, that's why I like.
At the same time, yeah, that's what I'm saying. At the same time, cause ain't it like it's like contradicting yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Like you like, I love this game. This game, I'm trying to be the best at it. I want to be the best at it. And then the next thing you know, in another interview, you like, it's not that serious, man. It's more than basketball. Like what? Wait, hold on. Just the last interview. Wait.
Yeah, it's not consistent.
That's all I'm saying. So it's confusing. It's confusing to me as a real competitor. Like, you know, sports, that's what sports is about. Like, we don't watch sports because dudes was liking it. Like, sports didn't get to where sports is at now because you were teaming up. Let's be honest. Sports got to where it was at because you got to see so many great players go against each other. Think if Larry Bird and Magic was on the same team, NBA would have been dead. That the NBA was saved because they were going against each other.
Yep.
Like, let's be honest, man. Come on, man. Like, come on. Let's just be honest, man.
It's just like it's like in real life. Like, and a lot of guys, they'll probably disagree with that. I've been beating a dead horse about the super teams, anti-super team. But if you put it in terms of real life, like the soda companies back in the day, like the Pepsi and the Coca-Cola and the Dr. Pepper, all them different companies, it has to be competition. Like Burger King, McDonald's, it's always got to be competition.
Thank you. Thank you. That's why we got so many of the same fucking things, but with a different name. Kentucky Fried Chicken, Popeye's Chicken, Church's Chicken, Louisiana Chicken. Like, it's competition. They ain't just saying, hey, can we add our chicken to y'all fucking brand?
And it's better for the consumer, us, you know what I'm saying, as a whole, because they have to make their prices fair, and they have to put out the best product
and more jobs.
Yeah, it's better for everybody. It's better for us, the people, because if it was just one chicken spot, and it was, let's just say, Churches came and bought all everybody chicken. We know damn well a lot of people don't like Churches like that. Churches bought up all the damn chicken spots. Churches on every fucking corner. Niggas be like, and they raise their prices up because we got the chicken. We the only niggas selling chicken around this motherfucker. So we gonna, hey, you want a 3-piece? They're gonna run you by $15, dog. You know what I'm saying? 3-piece of biscuit and a side. That's $3. That's $15, man.
Now you got to beat the price. Now somebody got to beat that price and all that.
Yep. And now we got to offer more. We got to give you a more like they give you 3-piece for $3.99. We're gonna give it to you for $2.50, and we're gonna throw in.
And we're gonna throw in 2 biscuits.
Yeah. And it got just a consumer, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sunday afternoon on church Sunday, we're gonna do the 12-piece special for $8.99. Shit like that. That's how the competition is better for the consumer. But these cats don't realize that shit. They talking about it ain't the super team and it don't matter. It's always been like that. I'm like, it's never been like this. Bro.
The attraction was the competition. Yes, be honest. The attraction is the competition. You don't go see a blowout. People get their ass up and walk out of blowouts.
Exactly. Even when you
stay in a blowout, it don't matter. The only people who stay in there for the blowout is the people who is the fans of that team. But if you is a neutral fan, if you are a neutral fan, it's not your team in this finals. If you are a fan of this sport, you want to see competition, not no fucking blowout.
Bro, even for fans that have their own team, they be up. If you watch the TV, they'll be like, oh, by the second half, the third quarter it'd be packed, fourth quarter it'd be empty. Even they own.
I done did it, man. When the Lakers was at their best, I'm talking about Kobe and all that type of shit. Man, it used to be 20-point, 30-point blowout. I'd be already outside, nigga. Yeah, nigga, y'all seen that shit, nigga. The game over with, nigga. What's happening?
Because now if it was going wire to wire and shit like that, it's just the atmosphere is different, the crowd into it, the players into it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different energy, man. It is what it is, dog. That's what you want to see. You want to see competition, man.
Come on, man. What's the most games that get talked about when you going back and forth saying, "Ooh, these niggas going at each other." You know, man. They know, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is bad for sports.
It's just like when you play 2K and you play a dude and you beat him and then like he quit before halftime and shit like that because you know what I'm saying, shit like that. It's just different nowadays. I remember when you play 2K, you get blown out, you play the whole fucking game because that way the dude, you got to respect your opponent and he got to get that win to make his record better, man. So like now niggas have quit, you know what I'm saying? But now 2K had to make it to where like if you quit like that, you still get the L or some shit like that because niggas would quit before like a certain point, and so it wouldn't count because they be getting that man because they get blown out. I'm like, bro, you just got to get better at 2K, dog. Like it's a video game, dog. It's not that serious, bro. If you take it that serious, then you need to work on your craft. If it's that important to you, then just get better.
Yeah, though, man. I just my thing is I love basketball, so I'm always watching. I watch what I like, but the teams that they really supporting and talking about, I don't agree with their methods of what got them talked about.
Yeah, same.
Like, I'm used to I like seeing teams come up and build. That's how I like the Golden State at first. That's how I like the Chicago Bulls. When I seen them give Boston a run for their money, I was like, ooh, this team gonna be a motherfucking problem, man. Look at these niggas, where they come from. I like seeing shit like that. I just like that shit. I don't know, shit. That's just me, man. Maybe some people, I don't like everything easy. I like to prove that I'm the best man for the job. I don't know. I don't want a motherfucker questioning if they chose the best person. I want to beat this nigga so you can know, motherfucker. Like, I don't want a motherfucker to look at my legs and my body and say, yeah, I think he'd beat you in a race. And then at the end of the day, they like, I don't know if he probably would have won. Like, no, let me and this motherfucker race for it. So when I dust his ass, everybody know, yeah, this the right choice.
Yeah, I hope that dudes don't try to stack the deck. I hope this proves that it can be done without stacking the deck. But I don't know if I think dudes will still try to do it.
Hey, you know what? If didn't nobody stack the deck, it will be done without stacking the deck. Somebody gonna win. You feel me?
Yeah, I just really hope the Brooklyn Nets, I hope they don't win a ring next year, man. I'm not trying to be a hater, but it's like,
I know what you're saying. You want the super team shit to die. You want it to die off. You want it to be proven that you don't need to do that. I know what you mean, bro. But they're gonna still look at you like you hating. You already know. You know what I mean? But I know what you meaning it as. Like, as a true fan of just the game, I know you meaning like, I want this to fail so motherfuckers can stop trying it.
yeah, because what everybody's saying now is that, oh, well, you know what I'm saying, Brooklyn when got hurt, they just gonna win it next year. This is and that. And I've been on multiple streams. I've done so many different topics about this shit. I've literally broken this shit down for 30 and 40 minutes why the super teams don't work. I get why they do it from a financial standpoint. It makes sense, but from a basketball standpoint and from the fans' perspective, it's terrible. And it ultimately ruins the game. And so even from a long-term financial standpoint, it doesn't make sense for the league overall. It only benefits that team and that owner, but for the whole basketball community in the long run, it really it doesn't do anything for us as a community.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they don't do nothing for, like, it's not making sales go up, bruh. It's only making sales go up in that city.
What y'all got on the games tonight?
I'm gonna say this. This is not for show. Like, I'm hoping that CP3 does what I believe he can do and answer back what Giannis just did to them. They need to steal one in these dudes' home. I'm going for the Phoenix Suns to win tonight. I'm going for them to answer what the fuck happened to them the other game.
I got the Bucks, man. I got the Bucks. They got the momentum right now. They need to tie this back 2-2. Going back to Phoenix for a game. You know what I'm saying? They need to tie the series up. And I think that they can do it. I think finally the coach, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, the coach keep making adjustments. And they finally found a formula that works, playing with the lineups, Portis, and playing Portis more minutes, getting Brook Lopez out the game a little bit more and just make adjustments, slow the game down, play through Giannis, attack the paint, use your advantage, use your height advantage, clean the boards, get all the rebounds, and play good defense. I think they can get it done for a second game.
Yeah, what I see is going to be adjustments. It's going to be adjustments going to be made, you know. So I don't know, man. I already made my prediction, but Bucks do got the momentum right now, so I'm just gonna see they're just gonna continue it. Cause I watched the game again, and I'd say that third and that fourth quarter is what really opened that game. Well, open that game up. So
Absolutely. You gonna be doing the stream during the game tonight?
I'm on here all day, bro.
All right. Yeah, I'll be back on, man. Yeah, bro. I just appreciate this platform, man. Just you be giving us a voice, letting us dive off into the rabbit hole about different topics. Yeah, man. Hey, salute to you, T Price.
Yes, sir. Always in time, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit this cash app before I head out. Because I usually be hitting ticket cash app. I thought I hit yours, but I was looking for it. I didn't have it, so I'm about to put it right now. And I'm gonna support the channel, man. I always like all the videos, but I'm gonna you know what I'm saying, support the cash app too.
Oh, anytime, man. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm listening to the ticket in the back. He on live right now talking about Kawhi. So,
Okay.
and I listen to so many stuff at one time. I don't know how my ears can do it, but I'm just suggested to listen to a whole bunch of things and still can focus on what I need to be doing.
Yeah, I just that's stuff that happened the past couple of days, man. I just yeah, I don't, that's a lot, man. There's a lot of stuff going on. I mean, salute the ticket for reporting on it and stuff like that, but I don't know.
All right, bro. I'll be here, man. So go ahead and do what you gotta do. I'll hold it down.
All right, T Price. I'm gonna be back if the next one go on, I'll be back in here.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna run this one all the way because the game come on at what? It come on at 6 o'clock for us, right? I'm gonna run this one all the way to 5. So
Okay, yeah. So I'll be back on for the tip off.
all right, for sure. All right, homie.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. So we're just gonna look at the game. Is Milwaukee gonna continue to not play Brook Lopez as much? One thing I know Phoenix is not gonna look the same. And the biggest thing for Phoenix, in my opinion, is the key to them winning the series. If DeAndre Ayton stays on the floor, they have a better chance of winning the series. If he's in foul trouble, they don't have a go-to. Sid, I know Frank Kaminsky is the backup now because they've said that Sarvis is I know he's out. They say he torn something. I don't remember. So, but it's all good. So, if he stay out of foul trouble, Phoenix stays in the series, man. They got to steal this game. Milwaukee wins. Hey, we have a series. It'd be tied up 2-2, going back to Phoenix, and then after that, it's the best of the three. So we're just gonna have to see what's going on, what's really headed for out there. And salute to everybody. Salute to the homie man Mose for his donation. I forgot to mention out now earlier, but salute to him. Salute to those who support. Salute everybody. Salute all the men, salute all the women. Aries 23, Tina B, Annie K, LeBron's Globe, The ones that do be in the comment section, salute to y'all, man. Salute to everybody. I'll just hold it down, folks. Let everybody come back in. I am going to take the 15 here in a bit. I just want a great finals. That's all I want. I just want a great finals. I just want a great finals. I just want a great game. And the biggest mismatch in the series is clearly it's Giannis, and it's not even close. That man is just unbelievable. That man is just, he's doing some crazy stuff. I'm not even gonna lie, he's doing some crazy stuff. And if the Bucks do win NBA Finals, it's already known he's gonna be clearly the MVP on their team. It's not even gonna be close. They got the ultimate mismatch, to be honest. They just can't stop that, man. They just can't stop. They just can't stop. They just can't. Can't stop that man. Just can't stop him. So we'll see. Mhm. all right, I'm back. Sorry, it took a little bit longer than expected. We're still here. Still here. Still there, everybody's 12:07 on the West Coast. About 6 hours to game time. So the stats so far: Phoenix averaging 112 points, Milwaukee 111 rebounds. Milwaukee's leading 46.7, basically about 47 rebounds. Suns 40.7, assists 23.3. Milwaukee 21.7, steals 6.7 steals a game. Phoenix Suns 6.3, blocks 3.7. Suns averaging 2. Field goal percentage, Suns leading in that 47%, almost 48% a game, and Milwaukee is 46%. Free throw percentage not even close, 85% for, almost 86% for the Phoenix Suns, and it was 67.7 for the Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks got all the confidence. They got all the confidence in the world. Right now, they won in front of their home fans. And the Bucks is a very unique team because they really do feed off their fans. They're like, it's like a college atmosphere kind of feel when you go to a Bucks game, but it's actually an NBA team. So that's just my opinion. But report is going to continue to have a good role. Connaughton, I know they got old boy from Brent Forbes. This is the first time we really get a chance to see Phoenix. That comes from a beatdown, like a total beatdown. See what kind of adjustments going to be made. Because every game, every series in the NBA Finals has always been different. I'm talking about the ones that I see. And then if it comes down to a game 7, basically you already know what team's going to do, what they're going to run, yada, yada, yada. Unless they use a play, they run in practice, and, key moments, key situations. You know me about. And this is what determines it's going to be a series, this game right here. This game is reasonable. 4-0 is sweet. And then a lot of people say gentleman sweep, 4 games to 1. That could be a gentleman sweep. They call that a sweep as well. 4 games to 2 is reasonable. But to me, the key in this series is who's going to win. What away team is going to win on the other team's floor. Whoever does that will win the series. I did pick Phoenix. I'm sticking to that, but I always said what I already said earlier. I won't be surprised if Milwaukee does win the series. As I said, I've been fighting the battle. I'm the type of person. I don't go out there. Once I say something, I say something, but I mean it. I won't be surprised if Milwaukee wins the series either. Giannis is on another level right now. Got to get this man his credit. I know he'll get it from me. Let's see what Bullheiser going to do. I mean, get adjustments. Is he going to continue that adjustment? Great winning teams always know how to win on the road. In the playoffs, especially in the finals. That, to me, is going to be the very key factor. So game time is about like 6 hours away. I can go ahead and just read more stats here that I've got. Okay, this is what everybody's averaging for the series. Chris Paul's averaging 37.5 minutes a game. He's averaging 24.7 points a game. He's averaging 8.7 assists, 4 turnovers, 1 steal. And he's averaging, people want to get down to field goal percentages. Let's go ahead and just read all of it. 17.7 attempts. He averaged 10 field goals made. He's averaging 5.3 3-pointers a game. He's averaging 2.7 3-pointers made a game. His free throws are surprisingly 75%. Chris Paul normally is a great free throw shooter. Devin Booker, he's averaging 38.4 minutes. He's averaging 20 field goals attempts. He averages 7.7 field goals made, 38.3% field goal percentage. He's averaging 9 3-pointers a game. He's making 3 of them. That's 33%. Free throws was 10-5 a game, 4.3 made. Rebounds, 4.3. Assists, 4.7. 2.3 assists. 1 steal. That's what he's averaging. The big man, DeAndre Ayton, Arizona Wildcats, 35.1 minutes. He's averaging 10 field goals attempts a game, 10.3. He's making 6.7. His field goals made is field goal percentage is 64.5. He ain't shot no threes. Free throws attempts 3.7. Free throws made is 3.3. And his free throw percentage is 90.9. That's excellent for a big man. Excellent. And he's averaging 13 rebounds a game. He averaging 2.7 offensive rebounds a game. 1.3 assists. Then you have Mikal Bridges. He's averaging 31.6 minutes a game. He's averaging 10.7 shots a game, making 5.5 of them. Field goal percentage is 46.9%. He's averaging 5 threes a game, making 1.7. It's 33%. Free throws, he made all 3.3. He made all of those. He's averaging 3 rebounds, 3.3 rebounds a game, 1.3 assists a game, and he is averaging 15 points a game. DeAndre Ayton, excuse me, I forgot to mention him. He's averaging 16.7. I forgot to mention that. Cameron Johnson, 23.1 minutes a game. He's averaging 7 shot attempts, 3.3. Made, averaging 46.9 field goal percentage. Averaging 4.3 3-pointers a game, 1.7 made. He's shooting 38.5% from the 3. Averaging 3.7 rebounds a game. And then you got Jay Crowder here, 34.3 minutes a game. He's averaging 7.7 shots a game, 3.3 made of, 3.3 field goals made a game. 43.5 field goal percentage. He's averaging 5.7 3-pointers a game, making 3 of them, 52%. He's 50% from the free throw line in this series. He's averaging 8.3 rebounds, 1.3 assists, and he's averaging 10 points a game. Cameron Johnson's averaging 10.7. And for Giannis, he's averaging 37.7 minutes a game, 18.7 field goals attempts, field goals made, 11.7. 3-pointers attempt, 3.0. 3 attempts, 3-point made, 0.7. It's 22.2 3-point percentage. His free throws attempts is 15.7. Free throws made, 10.3. That's 66%. He's averaging 14 rebounds a game. He's averaging 3.3 offensive rebounds a game. He averaging 4.7 assists. He averaging 2.3 turnovers, 1.3 steals, 1.3 blocks. And he's averaging 34.3 points a game in this series. Middleton is averaging 42.2 minutes a game, 18.7 field goal attempts a game, 7.7 field goals made. He's shooting 41% for the series. He's averaging 8.3 3-pointers attempted. He's making 3 of them, 36%. He made all his free throws. Averaging 6 rebounds, 6.7 rebounds a game. He's averaging 6 assists. He's averaging 3 turnovers, 1 point. He's averaging 1 steal. He is averaging 19.3. Drew Holiday is 19.8. 16.3 field goals attempts a game. He's making 6.3 of those. 38.8%. His 3-point percentage is 3-point attempts 5.7, made it 2, 35%. Free throws made 1.3. Yeah, so he's 80%. He averaging free throws attempted 1.7, 1.3 he made. He's averaging 5.7 rebounds. He's averaging 8 assists, 2.3 turnovers, 1 steal. And he's averaging 16 a game. Brook Lopez is averaging 12 points a game. That Connaughton is averaging 7. You got PJ Tucker next for 6. And you got Bobby Portis is averaging 3. But when it comes to role players, their stats can go up. They might say they have 3 and end up having 20, 25, but it all depends. I just don't know how they're just going to continue. Just there's a lot of minutes on these players, so and rotation is linked, so we're just going to see what it's hitting for. Yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna check it on. Doing a little bit of something, but I'll just wait till everybody's come back on in. But I'm still here. Gotta get food ready. It's lunchtime. Oh man. Got nobody up in here chopping it on. I might as well get ready to